schools have helped to write the rules and regulations participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football game, is a voluntary nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation. What is up, everybody, and welcome to this inaugural broadcast of the Natural State Sports Game of the Week, brought to you and presented by Lost Pizza Company of Saline County in Benton at 510 Highway 5 North. Go see the guys over at Lost Pizza. Also, the Perfect Blend Coffee House, I should say that correctly. The Perfect Blend Coffee House here in Sheridan as well. Make sure you join both of our sponsors and go get you some pizza and some good stuff there. And we're excited, man. I got Will here on color. Will, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. As long as this weather holds off, we're going to have some fun tonight.
Yeah, we're watching the rain. Hopefully it stays away. We'll do our best to keep our equipment dry. We're having to broadcast from outside, so looking forward to it. And we got about 27 minutes till kickoff, so hang with us. We got a couple of interviews here for you to watch and a few words from our sponsors. The Perfect Blend Coffee House is a proud supporter of Sheridan Athletics. They are a local, independent, veteran-owned coffee house. Born and raised in Grant County, they are proud to keep you caffeinated. Offering Arkansas and veteran-owned coffee roasters, come enjoy a hot, iced, or blended drink made with West Rock Espresso. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go visit them for breakfast, paninis, or one of their delicious lunch specials. Speaking of lunch specials, soup season is back. Starting next week, the Perfect Blend will be serving a daily soup of the day made with quality ingredients and prepared by people who care. So go see the folks at the Perfect Blend Coffee House, where it's the perfect blend of coffee, books, and friends. Located at 1208 North Rock Street in Sheridan, or call ahead at 870-942-8218. The Lost Pizza Company in Benton are proud supporters of the Natural State Sports Game of the Week. Lost Pizza Company is the best place for great food, cold beer, and a funky atmosphere in Saline County. Voted best pizza in Saline County, the folks at Lost Pizza Company make every pizza with pride, using only the finest and freshest ingredients. So get over to Lost Pizza Company and order an El Diablo and a cold drink. You'll thank me later for that cold drink recommendation. And enjoy a game on one of the many TVs, or go hang out on the soon-to-be completed outdoor patio. And be sure to head over to Lost Pizza Company on September 14th for Tyler Buck Day. 10% of all sales will go to help Tyler in his battle with cancer. So go get lost at 510 Highway 5 in Benton, or call ahead at 501-794-6441. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Natural State Sports Game of the Week, presented by Lost Pizza Company of Benton. Head over to 510 Highway 5 in Benton and get lost in the best pizza in Saline County. Joining us now is Barry Grooms of Hooten's Arkansas Football. Thanks for joining us, Barry.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we really appreciate you coming on. I know you're busy, so big Friday night of high school football tonight, so looking forward to it. Let's talk about the visiting Lakeside Rams first. Obviously opened the season with a 31-17 loss to their rivals Lake Hamilton. Hooten's has them at number 8 in 5A this week. What else can you tell us about Lakeside?
Great offense. Of course, you would expect nothing less from Jared McBride, the coach. He's got a lot of skill guys. Will Ross is a veteran quarterback. They've got a 2-time All-State running back, Isaac Eccles. And Isaac really had a nice night against Lake Hamilton with a couple of long touchdown runs. The Cross brothers are dynamic playmakers. Will Perigo is a senior. They used him at H-back. But, guys, 3 years ago, I guess now, coming up on 3 years ago, when he was a sophomore, he had 5 touchdowns in one game. So they've got a lot of playmakers they can feed the ball to. The trouble offensively for Lakeside is depth on the offensive line. Defensively, they had trouble last week slowing down Lake Hamilton's big, powerful running attack. But no, I think a lot of teams are going to have that problem this year. So Lakeside's Achilles the past few years has been its defense giving up big plays and points, and they've got to limit that tonight.
Yeah, and Lakeside, obviously, they're small. We talked to Coach McBride earlier in the week and talked a little bit about their offensive line and some of the struggles they got there with how small they are. So I think they'll be tested, tonight, obviously. Did I read that right, that Lake Hamilton didn't throw one pass last week?
Right.
Wow.
Lake Hamilton's quarterback broke his collarbone, and it was broke it in the scrimmage game on the Friday prior to them playing last week. It was diagnosed on Monday, I believe. So they had about 2 to 3 practices to get the backup ready to go. So they just ran the ball last week, and that was their game plan, and it worked. They're big and physical. Hey, I know it's we're not talking about statewide stuff, but they're a dark horse to win that 6A championship this year.
Yeah, good team for sure. So now let's get to Sheridan. The Sheridan Yellow Jackets, another team that opened with a tough loss last week in week 0, 35-17 at home to Whitehall. Game they led early. Hootens has Sheridan at number 15 in 6A. What else can you tell us about Sheridan this week?
Watched video from that game, watched most of that game, as a matter of fact. Watched video from the scrimmage against Malvern. Sheridan plays hard, and they're going to jump out in games this year and maybe even tonight and be able to get a lead. And it's depth that's really hurting them. They got a few guys playing 100 plays a snap. They got a sophomore, Austin Webb, who may have played 90 to 100 snaps last week. So they've got to find and create some depth. One thing about Sheridan, though, Canterbury at quarterback is a solid passer. They've got a strong ground attack. Peyton Edwards is a playmaker on both sides of the football. They've got to find a way, though, to create a couple of turnovers from Lakeside and get good field opportunity, because Lakeside's going to put up some points. And what we've seen from Sheridan so far isn't a great offense, so they've got to create something with their defense. Yeah,
and a lot to be said probably. Coach McBroom really trying to get everything installed in such a tough off season and everything. So, I can see Sheridan struggling a little bit, but looking forward to it. So let's talk about tonight's matchup. How does Hootens see this game going tonight?
Well, we just see the too many playmakers for Hot Springs Lakeside, but we think it's a close game because Sheridan is one of the hardest playing teams we've seen this year. They play hard on both sides of the football. Just like I said last week, ran out of gas and didn't have quite enough talent on the edges to contain Whitehall's speed. This week, same thing can be said. Lakeside has some speed, but maybe not as much. This game's going to be much tighter than last week, but because of the offensive fire that Lakeside has, Hootens.com gives Lakeside a 4-point edge.
Well, Barry, we certainly appreciate you joining us this week. Tell the folks where they can find your magazines this year and also online.
Yeah, the magazines are still on sale in stores statewide at Walmart, Kroger. Got them all over. Edwards Food Giant has them. We appreciate you getting that too. So, and then Hootens.com, we have notes, rankings, prediction, video. We had video last week of 35 games from across the state. If you'll just go to our score list on Friday nights, it's updated continuously throughout the night. At 7:15, if you need the score of the Boonville Ozark game, we think we'll have it for you. So click on there, and then by Saturday morning, we'll have video up of a bunch of games so you can watch highlights from across the state. Yeah, great stuff. You get on there and like you said, check the scores. You can see the rankings. You can also see these previews of the matchups as well. We were talking before we got on. My brother graduated from Bryant in 07, 08, and I've been buying the magazine every year since his freshman year. So good stuff, great stuff, hog related as well. So get out and get you a copy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, sir. Well, Barry, again, we appreciate you, and you guys have a good, safe night, and make sure everybody joins Barry and Randy tonight on 103.7 for the post-game shows. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you, Barry. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the inaugural Natural State Sports Game of the Week, presented by Lost Pizza Company of Benton. This week, the Lakeside Rams travel to Sheridan to take on the Sheridan Yellow Jackets. Joining me now is head coach of the Lakeside Rams, Coach Jared McBride. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
Yeah, we're excited to be able to bring the broadcast. So this has been something we've been working on as soon as the summer kind of hit, when baseball hit. So we're looking forward to being able to bring, with the limited fans, we're looking forward to be able to bring this and kind of give fans more access to these games.
It'll be big for us just being on the road and having a way for some of our parents to watch. So and fans. So we're thankful for the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys opened the season against your rivals, Lake Hamilton, which is a pretty good Lake Hamilton team this year. I think third or so, finished third in 6A. Come up on the wrong end of the scoreboard, but talk about what you learned about your team in that game.
We learned a lot. It was an exciting game. We got down early, 21-0. They kind of hit us in the mouth, and our kids responded well and got back within, fought back within a touchdown, had the ball in the fourth quarter down a touchdown, and just couldn't quite make plays to tie the ball game up. But we learned a lot about our kids. Without spring ball and a limited fall camp, we're still learning kids and positions and trying to get better at tackling and executing. So, each week we should see a better ball team.
Talk a little bit about that, just the struggles of having such limited access to your kids and to your team and being able to install things and get that done this off season.
I mean, we try as much as we can just to get them to focus in on things and have some virtual meetings with them over the summer and through the spring. But, it really boils down to, we started fall camp August 3rd like everyone else, and it's been a race ever since.
So you've got a very senior-laden team. I think, 23 seniors or so that suited up. How important has that been in helping keep the team focused amidst all this?
Good senior class. They are the leaders of our group, and they've been working hard to help grow and kind of develop our young kids. And it's a special group, and we're expecting big things from them.
Was it any different for them to have senior night on the first week of the season?
I think so, but they're used to things being different now, so they just kind of roll with the punches and go from there. And they're better at adapting than we are as coaches, and so it's glad they got to do that. But hopefully they get to see the end of the season also.
Yeah. So how have your kids responded in practice this week so far?
It's been a good week for us. It's been raining every day, so it's been a little difficult, another thing to overcome, but they've had a good week of practice, and we're ready to get out and play against a good Sheridan team.
Yeah, hopefully the weather cooperates. It looks like it's gonna be nice and clear Friday evening for us, so hopefully we don't have to worry about that anymore. So last year you only lost one game on the road, so seemed to play well on the road. Won 8 of your next 9 of the regular season games after dropping that opener to Lake Hamilton last year. Your team does a really great job responding to adversity. I mean, how do you expect them to respond this week against Sheridan?
Same way. That's what I want to see. I want to see a team that comes out and fights hard, that plays hard. I know we will on the road. We have been, like I said, in the past, so I expect them to be able to do that and just to get better a little bit each week. And we've got some young kids playing alongside of our seniors, and we've got to keep growing and developing those guys.
I know you said earlier in the offseason, I think I was reading in Hooten's talking about your offensive line and doing some work, still doing some work there. How do you feel you're doing there?
Yeah, still got some work to do. We've got kids that are playing both sides of the ball, and early in the season it's hard to be in great condition, and so we've got some young guys back there that are filling in. So we've got to get better on the offense and defensive line if we want to compete for a championship. Yeah,
you guys had some smaller guys on the offensive line. I think I was looking at what senior Ben Bodder's a 5'9", 185-pound guy. So interesting. Definitely some smaller size.
Yeah, we're not that big, but our kids play hard.
What are some challenges you think Sheridan's going to bring to you this week?
Yeah, I think they're going to try to do the same thing Lake Hamilton did early in the game and just try to run it right at us. And we did a good job in the second half versus Lake Hamilton of stopping that, but Sheridan's going to make us stop the run.
So who's a couple guys we need to keep an eye on in this game?
For us on the Rams side, we're looking for big things from our running game. Our running back Isaac Eccles and our quarterback Will Ross will lead us, and hopefully we'll be able to have success in the air to guys like Logan White, Daniel Gaston kind of lead our group. Brock Gardner had 2 touchdowns for us last week as a receiver. Defensively, I need to hear Will Perigo's name called a bunch at linebacker. You know, he's going to be in there making tackles, and our defensive line guys to be able to step up.
Well, great. Well, Coach, we definitely look forward to the opportunity to bring this game to the fans, and we appreciate you joining us, and good luck this week against Sheridan.
Thanks a bunch. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Yellow Jacket Field here in Sheridan, Arkansas. You guys enjoyed the presentation of tonight's colors.
A U.S. flag is Sophie Barrington, Arkansas flag, Jordan Thomas, and a left rifle is Jesse Wells.
All right, so let's go over this Lakeside offense. Starting at quarterback tonight will be number 10, Will Ross. At running back, number 1, Isaac Eccles. Split out wide will be number 6, Logan White. Number 21, Daniel Gaston. Number 9, Brock Garner. And number 24, Will Perigo, hit a big game last week. On the offensive line, left tackle, Stephen Cummins. Ethan Rogers, number 50 at left guard. Number 71, Hank Walston at center. Carter Emerson, number 55 at right guard. And Seth Daniel, number 59 at right tackle for your Lakeside Rams. On the defensive side of the ball, defensive lineman number 54, Stephen Cummins. Defensive lineman number 70, Marcos Villarreal. And number 45, Thomas Mays. Playing a linebacker, number 24, Will Perigo, playing both sides. Number 20, Chris Killian. At linebacker, number 5, Jordan Mills. Defensive back, number 6, Logan White. Number 21, Daniel Gaston. Number 4, Chance Cross. And number 13, Brandon Dyberg. And your other defensive back, number 8, Jake Brown, will round out the Lakeside defense. On the Sheridan side for your home team, Sheridan Yellow Jackets at quarterback Connor Canterbury had a big game last week as well. At running back, number 26, Peyton Edwards, and Austin Tucker, number 36. Wide receiver, number 23, Trey Davis, and number 17, Levi Flora. Right tackle, Ethan Barnett. Right guard, Seth Cunningham. Center, number 73, Jackson Teague. Left guard, number 71, Kobe Hogue. And number 76, left tackle, Jaden Willis. And for the Sheridan defense, number 54, Ethan Barnett, number 71, Kobe Hogue, and number 51, John Ashley, as well as Dylan Palmer, number 33 on the defensive line. At linebacker, you have Austin Webb, number 44, Austin Tucker, number 36, Peyton Edwards, your defensive backs, number 26, Peyton Edwards, number 15, A.J. Smithwick, number 19, Blaine Shoemate, and number 2, Trace Watkins. All right, as we get ready, get set for the coin toss, we're going to introduce you to the third member of our broadcast crew down at field level, Mr. Zach Kerr. How you doing, Zach?
What's going on, guys?
How's things down there on field level right now?
Man, I tell you, it's a little humid down here. It's cooling off. It was a little bit warm earlier during the warm-up, but I'm telling you, it's I'm excited for some football.
Yeah, buddy. Well, I'm gonna make a point here that our PA announcer just made as well. Happy to see Zach down there in his mask. We're gonna make sure that guys, this is important. AAA sent another alert out this week. So the reason we're here is to attempt to bring some streaming action. And right now, make sure that you're wearing those masks when you're in public. If you want these games to continue, wear those masks. All right, Zach, you ready for some good stuff down there tonight, man? Can you hear us?
Sorry, buddy. I'm right below the speaker, so it's kind of hard to hear. Man, I'm telling you, they're getting ready to run out behind me. I'm afraid I may get hit by something over here. So we're going to send it back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, sounds good.
I'm ready for some football.
I'm ready for some football, man. We've got about 7 minutes and 25 seconds.
I'm looking at
We got about 7 minutes, 25 seconds left until the half, or until first quarter starts, till kickoff. I'll get it out of my mouth in a minute. So thankful for these clouds. And thankful for the cooler weather right now. So hope you guys enjoy the stream. Let us know. Hit us up in the comments tonight. We'll have some fun. Who knows? Maybe I'll chat back with you. But let's get excited tonight. Act like you're at the game. Show these kids some support even though you can't be here. We're looking forward to bringing this stream to you guys, both Sheridan and Lakeside. So really looking forward to the excitement. Hey, you can see the fourth member of our crew down there. My wife on camera right now, if you're paying close enough attention. So pray it doesn't rain on us. Oh, yeah, I'll bring you back, Will. You want to come back?
Hey, if you'll have me, I'll do some talking as well.
We'll bring you back.
I hope the clouds do just pass us by because it's exciting to be out here to bring this game to the fans back home. You know, both the Lakeside fans and to Sheridan fans that can't be here tonight. So it's nice to be able to do this and just to watch some good football. We'll see what these two teams have. You know, they both kind of were set back last week and with losses, so we'll see who comes out tonight more hungry, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, obviously both teams kind of played above, went up a classification.
Yeah.
I mean, Sheridan played Whitehall, which is within their classification, but Whitehall's Whitehall blanked, 35-0 last week, so or last year in the playoffs. They beat Lakeside, and then to beat Sheridan in 35-17 last week was a good win for Whitehall. It's just a tough matchup for Sheridan, a team that new coach Larry McBroom is trying to put his imprint on this program right now. Coming in for Lance Parker, and so first year, COVID. Hurting these guys in their ability to work out, to really implement things. And so, excited to see what Sheridan does. I thought they started out really well last week, played really well early, and just kind of, we talked to Barry Grooms with Hootens, and he talked about their lack of depth, which is going to be an issue really for both of these teams. But Sheridan had definitely crept up on them last week after taking a lead on Whitehall and then things slowing down. So, We'll see how these two teams come out tonight, but I expect this to be a really good game. Obviously, Hootens and Barry Grooms has this as about a 4-point spread, so should be a really, really good game.
It's a really competitive game, and that's what we want to see. We don't want to see, a team run off with it, even if it, may be someone's home team. It's always good to watch a competitive game as as Razorback fans, we've not been able to say that here for the last couple of years. So being able to get down to a different classification and watch some competitive football will be nice.
Yes. Just being able to watch competitive football live in front of us is what I'm excited about. I mean, we've got, 3 more weeks until college football Power 5 officially starts.
Yeah.
We've got less than a week now till NFL kicks off. So, we got to enjoy a lot of games last week, the Salt Bowl, the PA Robinson game, lots of good football last week. But, man, I'm excited to be right here calling this live and actually watching the game. Last week I was running around with a camera the whole time.
Yeah, you were. You hit several games last week, and, we're glad to be able to bring that to our fans as well, just trying to hit some, Central Arkansas teams. We're looking to grow our team, to maybe get some people in some other areas of the state that can bring the same kind of content you brought last week, while we're also, working to stream our weekly game of the week.
Yeah, for sure, and that would be great. I mean, if you guys love high school football and you want to help kind of be an on the location reporter, shoot us scores, videos, we'd love to have you. Reach out to us in our direct messages, and we can only cover a certain radius outside of Central Arkansas, so it does make it tougher. But we would love to be able to bring some coverage to games in Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Arkansas, South Arkansas. A lot of good football played all over the state, so for sure.
Yeah.
Tell you what, man, I'm sweating like crazy out here.
Yeah, we've been here since, about 2:30?
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure everything was set, ready to go, and now we're just ready for some football. You got the Sheridan team starting to line up over there to go run through their cheerleaders and everything, and then we got the players at midfield ready to do the coin toss. Football's about to be ready to be kicked off.
About to have some
Let's
football.
Go. Got yellow and
a lot of
blue
here
on both sides.
So as the captains come to the center, I think this is maybe one of the most interesting parts of COVID times for football right now is the coin toss.
Game from Lakeside, number 74, Jace Tuberville. And for Sheridan, number 54, Ethan Barnett.
Yeah, we're always taught for sportsmanship and everything, but with this COVID can't really do a whole lot of sportsmanship, can we?
No, it's tough, but I think it's humorous to me though that they can that these guys are going to be able to go over and tackle and lay on each other all game, but then they can't shake hands before or after the game.
Yeah.
Just kind of interesting to me.
Just going over. Here's a coin flip.
Oh, we didn't let it hit the ground.
That'd be against COVID rules.
Sheridan has won the toss.
They're probably going to defer.
It looked like they wanted to receive here. I'm a little surprised they didn't defer. And they did.
Well, it makes sense because McBride's an offensive guy, so.
Sheridan will be receiving the ball.
Cool.
All right, so Sheridan does not defer to the second half. They're going to take the ball first, and we're about to get ready here as they got to see these guys come running on out. And here come the Sheridan Yellow Jackets on Yellow Jacket Field, and we're about to get some football, Will.
Yes, we are.
48 seconds away.
Just want to start another night.
I want to say hello to everybody joining us tonight. Thanks again for joining the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Again, we're super excited to be able to bring this stream to you guys tonight, so hang with us.
And we are not in the press box, so we will end up having some fans that are walking in front of the camera. So sorry, there's not much we can do with COVID rules. There's also rules for people in the press box. So
that's right.
Not enough space up there. So here we are. We're about halfway down what their, I guess their booster seats are here, and so that's where we're at. And we're set up here. We're ready to go. But you're going to see some fans front and back sides.
Yep, and probably a little bit of shaking on the
stands
on the screen. We do apologize, but we're not on a camera deck. We're on the bleachers, so we're going to do our best to make sure that this is as clear as possible. All right, folks, here we go.
Hit somebody!
Set up to kick it away is Andrew DeGrassi. I believe that's 35. You see that, Will? It looks like a 35. Andrew DeGrassi for Lakeside.
35 or 39. I think that's 39.
Caleb Cleveland with the return. The ball's on the ground, and I think Lakeside may have recovered that. And they did. And boy, not a great start for the Sheridan Yellow Jackets as that ball hits the ground on the kickoff, and Lakeside, just like that, will be on offense to start this game.
Caleb Weed.
Well, so I did not see who knocked that ball out or who got that recovery.
I didn't either, and that's
Get the ball back.
Happened there in the scrum. So Lakeside now comes out.
Nobody beats you deep.
As the officials here try to get everything lined up, get the football switched out.
Go defense.
So Lakeside comes out now, and they're going to throw on the first pass, first play, outside, short 3, maybe 4-yard gain there.
Pass complete to number 6, Logan White.
That one completed over to Logan White.
You may have to give me some because I'm going to start grooving to this high school band over here.
And now trying to pick his way through the middle there. And nice defensive stand.
Yeah, lose a couple yards there.
Looks like they're going to spot this one, maybe a short loss.
Okay.
So
I was going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So.
Just short, yeah. 3rd and 6 now.
Number 1, Isaac Nichols on the carry. Brought down by number 54, Ethan Barnett.
So Isaac Nichols on the run. Ethan Barnett.
Get the ball back.
Sheridan's going to jump off sides on this one. So that'll be our first penalty of the game. A little aggressive for Sheridan here early. Couple of mistakes here early. Let's see if Sheridan's defense can step up and get a stop here and bail out the special teams mistake.
What time is it? Get the ball back.
So quarterback Will Ross is going to step in there. Now 3rd down and 1 with the penalty. And he'll look over at Coach McBride on the sidelines for the play call. And now looking to throw. Ross is going to roll out. He's got a chance here underneath, but he throws it behind the receiver. And so big stop here for Sheridan is going to bring up a 4th and 1.
They're going to go for it, kick a field goal. Looks like they're going to kick a field goal.
We got a timeout on the field now. Not sure what we got going on here. It's going to stop the clock at 10:29. All right. So it looks like Lakeside's going to go for this here. 4th and 1. See if they go under center or stick to the shotgun here. I'm not sure if we've got an issue with a play clock. What's the deal here?
Not sure, but this can be a big stand for Sheridan. They had the fumble on the kickoff. If they can, keep them from scoring or even getting the first down here, it's going to be a big swing for them. So
yeah, this makes up for the special teams mistake if you can get a stop right here, no doubt. So a lot of guys in line. They're going to hand this ball right up the middle, and that is number 1, Isaac Nichols. He's going to get the outside, and he's got the first down. Down inside the 10, or just right at the 10, looks like is where they're going to spot this. And that is going to make it.
Number 1, Isaac Nichols brought down by
make it the 11.
Peyton Edwards.
So Peyton Edwards on the tackle for Sheridan. It's going to be 1st and 10 from just outside the 10, right about the 11-yard line.
Get the ball back.
So Lakeside adjusting things here. Will Ross. He'll drop back, looking to throw. Good blitz coming up the middle. Now Ross is going to get out of that. He's up the middle and hit hard at the 6. And Ross gets down to about the 5, so about a 6-yard gain. just inside. They're going to put the edge of the football on the 5 here. So second down.
Number 10, Will Ross on the carry.
And
Brought
3.
down by number 59, Seth Cunningham.
Seth Cunningham on the tackle for Sheridan. Now Ross takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Nichols. Nichols squeezing through the middle somehow, and now all the way down to the, looks like he's going to get to the 1 before he is stopped.
Number 1, Isaac Eccles on the carry. Brought down by number 59, Seth Cunningham.
So we're going to get a third. That's going to be a first down and goal from the 1 now for Lakeside, and this defense. These fans are imploring them to make some noise here. And now timeout. Let's see. Lakeside's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Lakeside.
You better get mad.
All right. So while we got a break in the action here, let me remind you about our sponsor, the Perfect Blend Coffee House. The perfect spot to stop, whether it's in the mornings to get that nice cup of coffee. They serve West Rock coffee, so if you're a coffee drinker, great stuff. Veteran-owned company. And so you guys go see the folks over at the Perfect Blend. They are huge Sheridan Yellow Jacket supporters, and we're happy to have them on the broadcast tonight. Zach and I got to go over there for lunch today and have some of their cheeseburger sliders. And let me just say, I'm still full, and it's dinner time.
Let's go defense.
All right, so Lakeside's going to come back out. And so back at quarterback is Will Ross, Isaac Nichols to his left. And Ross is going to run this right up the middle, and great play by the Sheridan defense. That looks like number 32, I believe, on the tackle, if I'm correct.
Will Ross on the carry. Brought down by number,
I believe that was Brody McElroy on the tackle, but I could be wrong. 33.
Brought down by number 33.
Make that Dylan Palmer on the tackle.
It was a good play either way.
It's hard to see from up here without a spotter.
Yeah.
So now they're going to load this thing up again with Ross at quarterback. Ross takes the snap. This time he does give it to Nichols. And another great play by the Sheridan defense. What a play by that Sheridan defense to stuff that in there.
Number 1, Isaac.
Woo, what a play.
By number 59, Seth Cunningham.
This time Seth Cunningham stuffs the middle of that line. And so we'll see what Lakeside does now.
And the fans here, they're loving it.
Yes, they are. 3rd and 4. I have a feeling that we're going to have a very shaky camera here in just a moment.
Yeah. Let's see if the defense can do it again.
Sheridan, 3rd and goal from the 4. This drive went 3 yards backwards so far.
Here we go. Are we in Sheridan or are we in Death Valley?
Ross throws fade to the left, and he's got him. Touchdown, Lakeside Rams. Will Ross with the throw. Did you catch the number?
Touchdown, Lakeside, number 6, Logan White.
Logan White again, and Logan White had a big week last week. I tell you, dudes, this is a 6'2" wideout, and it's going to be a tough matchup all night long, I think, on the outside for Sheridan if they can throw those fades to that with that amount of accuracy. So good play there. So Lakeside's going to line up here for the extra point, make this 7-0. A good pickup there on the low snap. Kick is up and good.
The point after attempt is good. That makes your score Lakeside 7, Sheridan 0.
With 8:06 to go in the first quarter, the Lakeside Rams lead the home team Sheridan Yellow Jackets 7-0.
So that was an unfortunate situation their defense was put in. The special teams fumble and everything that put them in a bad situation. But I'd say, Lakeside ended up getting a touchdown, but for the most part, it was a short field. So the defense made some good plays on that series. So.
Yeah, they did a great job trying to hold just a couple of big fourth down conversion and third down conversion. Obviously big.
Definitely. And I think that if they can keep playing with that intensity, then it's going to be a fun game, and I think the defense is going to get some stops. So
back deep for Sheridan, Trace Watkins. And I missed the other. I believe it's Peyton Edwards is also back there deep for the kick. And this will be returned by the up man, who's going to get a shot here. And he's going to find the corner. He may go. The kicker is the last line of defense and takes him down just over midfield. And, boy, we just about had a ton of excitement there. Big return by the up man. Get that number here in just 1 second.
That was quick. That could have quickly become 6-7 game.
Ball returned by number 23, Trey Davis.
So Trey Davis on the return. He's quick now. I'm surprised he's not one of the guys back deep. All right. So coming back out on the field now for Sheridan. Connor Canterbury at quarterback. Takes a snap. The ball's on the ground. Canterbury does a good job to pick it up, and now he's going to find some room. Canterbury getting outside.
There you go.
If he can get a block here, and down inside the 50, he's going to be inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. It looks like we're going to spot this. So a nice 7-yard gain off what looked to be a busted play.
It goes from a bad play to a gain of 7 yards. That's what I look forward to with quarterbacks that can run and make something good out of something that starts bad.
Yeah, no doubt. So Canterbury now is alone in the backfield. He's got Austin Tucker in front of him there. And this time he's going to run a little power to the left, and Lakeside was ready for that.
Yeah, you go with that quarterback scramble on the play before, then you go right back to QB power up the middle. It's defense pins their ears back, ready to go.
Yeah. Down by number 20, Chris.
So now third down and about 3 as Sheridan looks to the sidelines here looking for the call, and looks like Sheridan's going to call timeout, and they will. A little confusion. So we're going to get another timeout here.
Timeout, Sheridan.
So that's Sheridan's first timeout of the game.
They're battling. Both teams are just out there putting it all out there.
Yeah, I mean, Sheridan's just had a couple of mistakes here. Obviously, the fumble on the kickoff, the fumble on the snap there, which actually turned out to be a good play, but just got to clean things up a little bit. I mean, again, part of this is the issue of having a team that you just haven't been able to work with a whole lot. So
yeah, not much summer workouts, I bet. So
yeah, I mean, you can see just kind of the lack of
cleaning up the technical things.
Yeah. So.
Well, that'll come as the season goes. So 6:52 left in the first. Both teams have already burned timeout. They want to make sure that they're big plays in the early in the game. So,
well, it's a big drive for Sheridan. Obviously, they're not a team that's going to be built to make a comeback. So you're going to want to see. They're going to want to move down the field and get some points on this drive. So Canterbury back in the backfield at quarterback, and he's got Peyton Edwards. I believe that's Peyton Edwards behind him. Canterbury, another snap on the ground, and we've got a whistle stopping the play. I'm not sure. I think we're going to have a procedure penalty here on Sheridan.
Yeah.
Yep. That's going to back him up. It's going to make this even more difficult now. So from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8.
False start on Sheridan.
And those are tough. Those are just those things where you got to focus, watch the ball, watch the snap.
T. You got it. Come on. All right, here we go. You got this. Let's go.
All right, so 3rd and 8 here. As Canterbury once again in the backfield at quarterback. He has got Austin Tucker and Peyton Edwards in front of him. So Canterbury now drops. Good snap this time. Looking deep. He's got a guy, and he overthrew him.
Canterbury's pass is incomplete to number 23, Trey Davis.
All right, so Sheridan going to come out into punting formation.
Well, they showed they can move the ball some, so you just refocus on the sidelines.
Yeah. Again, just little mistakes right now is really hurting Sheridan. That was, obviously, again, the fumble, the false start. So there's the punt. Good hang time. Fair catch called for. We'll see what happens here. That ball's going to bounce backwards, and Sheridan's going to fall on it. So number 41, Aaron Webb, falls on that. Trace Watkins with the punt.
Number 1, Isaac Eccles.
What time is it?
So now it's 6:37 to go in the first. And Lakeside going to take over here.
Get it. Nobody beats you,
So Ross and Nick Eccles in the backfield for Lakeside again here as they start this drive from the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. Motion here, and they'll go with the reverse. That is going to be Chase Cross trying to get outside, and he will. Gets around the corner, Cross all the way to the 40-yard line, and a big 13-yard gain there for Chase Cross, and that's going to be a first down for Lakeside, but we have a penalty.
Number 2, Chase Cross on the carry.
There is a flag. Is that a flag, or am I seeing things?
You may be seeing things.
A flag back there. Is that not a flag on the ground back there? Behind the offense.
Yes, it is.
Don't let him block you.
Personal
on
foul.
defense.
Ooh, on the defense. That's on Sheridan. That's going to tack 15 more on the end of that 13-yard run, and that's unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, don't know what happened there, but another mistake for Sheridan. My goodness. Sheridan just got to clean this up real quick. If they can clean up these mistakes, they're going to be fine. But boy, they're starting to compound on them. So Ross takes the snap. This time he's going to fake the power. Now he's got his fullback. Makes the catch. Good tag, good hit, but he's going to keep on rolling. And great job by number 24, Will Perigo. I think the ball might have came out there at the very end of that run. Fans here are wanting a fumble.
I don't think they're going to get it, though.
Don't think they're going to get that call.
Perigo on the catch. Brought down by number 59, Seth Cunningham.
Seth Cunningham on the tackle for Sheridan. So Ross and Eccles again in the backfield. Eccles takes the snap. He's going to throw to the left here. He's got his man in the slot. And he's got some speed now all the way around the corner, and I believe that's going to be another first down for Lakeside. And hard to see. I think it was Brock Garner on the catch. And that's going to be enough for another Lakeside Ram first down.
Logan White on the catch. Run out of bounds by number 8, Dakota Cordy.
And it was Logan White on the catch. Sorry, my 6 and a 9 looks the same from way up here.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, that 15-yard penalty it's gonna be a drive killer here.
Yeah, it's not
for the defense.
Not good for Sheridan. Again, lots of gifts. Sheridan's given lots of gifts so far. Eccles going to get the handoff. Nice cutback by Eccles. Oh, what a move. Oh, man, he's going to score, but I think we're going to get a hold. I think this is going to come back.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he's had some extra help there on that cutback there.
That cutback, my goodness, what a run.
Nice.
There's a flag on the play.
But I do believe that this one's going to come back.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming back for a hold. He had a little bit of help on that cutback there by his offensive line. Or another receiver.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a receiver blocking downfield.
Illegal
block. Tough break for Lakeside. Big break for Sheridan, though, because that was 6, obviously. So take points off the board. We'll back this up a little bit. And we'll see if Sheridan can take advantage of this.
What time is it? Get the ball back.
Sheridan fans imploring to get the ball back here.
Yeah, telling their defense to step up. Now they're behind the line. It's first and 13 now, it looks like.
First, that says first and 35. That is not correct. So Ross rolls right. He's looking. He's got his man, and the ball goes right through his hands. That was number 2, Chase Cross, who had the run on the reverse earlier.
Pass to number 2, Chase Cross is incomplete.
Ball went right through his hands. So second down and 13. You are correct. That scoreboard is not. Feels good to have live football again.
It is. It's nice.
It is nice.
It's even more different when we're up here the one calling the game. It's different.
It is.
But I like it. It keeps you more focused on the actual game.
It does. I can't sit here and text
watching
and play it on my phone the whole time, you know? That's what we do now, isn't it?
That's life these days.
Right, so Ross takes the snap. He's looking deep, and
pass.
now out to the right. Got wide open. That is going to be,
play through the ball.
Again, 9 or 6. That's number 9 this time. So that will be Brock Garner with the catch. Get inside the 10. And that'll make it first and goal for Lakeside from the 7.
Edwards.
Text him and tell her to get on the goal line.
Okay.
Or, well, towards the goal line.
Get the ball, man!
So Ross back in the shotgun formation. Eccles to his right. Takes the snap. He's looking. Good blitz coming right up the middle for Sheridan. He is going to pull him down. It's a great play by Sheridan defense. Once again, getting in the backfield and backing him up. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the sack.
Brought down by number 44, Austin Webb.
Number 44, Austin Webb on the sack. That's going to back him up 2. It's going to make it 2nd and goal now from the 9.
The defense needs to make this offense social distance, right?
Yes, they do.
From the goal line.
Yes. They are too close to that goal line right now. Hey, speaking of social distancing, I'm looking around the crowd, and for all the complaints that have come over the last week or so, they're doing a great job here in Sheridan tonight. Especially since this is a sellout. Now looking fade again. Big play. Did he get it? And touchdown, Lakeside. What a play. That was a heck of a throw and catch. Number 6, Logan White on the touchdown catch from Will Ross. And boy, that was an impressive throw by Will Ross to feed that right over the defensive back who was there in coverage. Thought he might get a hand on it. Couldn't quite get up there to knock it down. And so Lakeside steps in to kick the extra point here and take a 14-0 lead. Kick is up and good.
It's 14-0.
Just like that, 14-0, Lakeside over Sheridan. So while we got a break in the action,
let's go down to Zach on the sideline.
Let's go. While we got a break in the action, let's go down to Zach as they get all settled in down there. So, Zach, how's things down there on the sidelines right now, buddy?
Man, I tell you, it is electric down here. Hey, guys. Before we get going,
back up from the camera there a little bit, Zach. Back up from the camera.
Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulties down here.
That's okay.
So what's going on is we're watching the weather down here. We got a little bit of a weather report. We've got a little bit of clouds coming in. We got cloud cover, but they are monitoring. Sheridan is monitoring the weather very, very closely down here, guys.
Backers Stephen Sheridan, number 2, Trey Watkins, and number 26, Peyton Edwards.
So you guys didn't realize we had Ned Permy on staff, did you?
So let's talk the morale of the Sheridan sideline. They just give up that second touchdown there real quick. How are they feeling? How's the sideline energy?
The coaches over here, he's getting them fired up and keeping them motivated. But they're going to have to make some adjustments on defense if they're going to want to stay in this game.
All right, well, here we go. The kickoff for Lakeside. We'll be back down to you in just a minute, Zach.
Did you get that back up?
On the return and back. So Sheridan brings this back. Oh, we got a nice little scrum going here on the – I'm not sure what we're about to have here in front of us. But
well, if anything, Sheridan's got to fight.
Yeah.
So.
Number 17, Levi Flora on the carry. Brought down by number 47, Gavin Mason.
Levi Flora on the return. And, again, Lakeside kind of living on these up men. They're not letting the deep men get a return. And so Sheridan now – now it's really important. I mean, I know we still got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter, but Sheridan right now has got to feel like they're in a really, really deep hole with the way this game has started. So important for Sheridan to at least move the ball down the field. Let's get a couple of first downs and get a little confidence back on that sideline.
I agree.
So Canterbury makes a mistake. Oh, man, and just like that. That's not the way you want to start a drive. I believe that's 6 again.
That's one of those what you call drive killer. First play of the drive, too.
Number 6, Logan White.
How about that? Logan White catches a touchdown pass, then turns around on the very next play and gets a sack. That's high school football, baby.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That is high school football to a T. So make sure you guys, wherever you're watching from, if you're watching online, thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't miss our games in the future. So Canterbury back in the shotgun formation.
As long as we have high school football, we're going to be bringing a game of the week.
Canterbury steps up now, throws it. He's got a man there, and it is caught, I believe. Oh, he dropped it. Tough break. Tough break.
Just
Good throw by
his
Canterbury.
fingers. Yeah.
I think it's Caden
Canterbury's
Fonvilla.
pass to number 14, Caleb Cleveland.
Oh, it was way off. Caleb Cleveland. Remind us, spotter next time.
Yeah. Andy heading down out of state for the holidays, and we're needing him as a spotter, aren't we?
Yeah, I could use a spotter right now for show.
We're going to blame him for this.
That's right.
Because he's never going to watch this.
He better watch this.
He might.
So Canterbury back at shotgun here, third and 17. And they're going to run a little reverse here. They've got a wedge created. Got a chance. Nice move. And that's going to be a first down for Sheridan. Needed 17. Believe he got 18. Big play right there for the Sheridan Yellow Jackets. You want to talk about a play needed to get a drive going. That's the one they needed right there.
Down by number 24, Will Borrego.
That was what they needed. That was a
big play.
Spark. I don't want to sound like a former Arkansas coach.
Yeah, let's not go there.
But that's what they needed. They needed that one big play on offense that's going to turn this half around for them. So
a big play there. I wanted to talk about the weather Zach was talking about a minute ago real quick. It does look like it's going to stay to our west. I think we're going to get lucky here. So Canterbury back in the shotgun formation. I believe that's Edwards beside him. And that's going to be a false start, I believe, on Sheridan. Sheridan crowd's clapping, but the running back moved. Yeah, that's going to be a false start.
That's unfortunate.
Tough break there.
Yeah, they didn't see that. They thought the defender.
Yeah.
But if an offensive player moves first, of course, you're going to get false start instead of the encroachment or.
That's a tough break, but you can see I don't even think the Lakeside player, I don't even really think got in the neutral zone. He just moved his head, and the running back decided to move, so tough one there.
And then you hear the fans yelling, they moved before we did, but defenders can move.
Yep.
They just can't get in the neutral zone or touch an offensive player or, make the offensive player move.
Again, they're jumping, but he got back.
Oh,
so that ball's low, and that's going to be incomplete. And the fans, again, are getting frustrated, but, again, as long as he gets back, he's okay.
Yeah, as long as his head's not over that ball when the ball's snapped, that's a legal play, so.
Pass for number 2.
But these refs are definitely hearing it from the fans, and I do not envy the refs at all. I used to be one of those fans yelling at them. And I've done that plenty.
I've been thrown out of a few salt bowls before they were salt bowls. Once upon a time, running around with a Pink Panther by a noose. That didn't go well.
Oh, yeah, that probably not. That's funny.
I got thrown out of the old Benton Stadium, the C.W. Lewis, or whatever that thing is. And again, now we got the wide receiver running. So, again, Sheridan just shooting themselves in the foot right now, man.
See, this is, wide receivers, and see, he's coming out of the game. See, wide receivers, what do they always teach you? Watch the ball. Keep your head at that ball, and you don't move until that ball comes, of course, unless the quarterback puts you in motion.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if they call this a false start, this crowd may explode.
This crowd may storm the field. We may have a whole other cop brawl.
Yeah.
But I would do the same thing if I was a Sheridan fan in these stands, and I'd want, see?
False start, Sheridan.
So now it's going to drop them all the way back to a second.
20.
Yeah, 2nd and 20.
Y'all may be able to hear some of the fans yelling. They're getting a little fired up here.
They're stating their case over here on the Sheridan sideline.
Sure.
So Canterbury drops back, got a free blitzer, made a nice pump fake to get away. Now going to be able to get back up the middle and a good piece of running. Really, and they're going to get the late hit. They are going to get the late hit call.
That first down now.
Yep. So that's a big penalty right there.
Brought down by number 7.
It's a little late. Good call.
I think that was. I think that was to help keep these fans off of them.
Maybe so.
Yeah,
it was bang bang, and the fans love it.
Yeah. Yeah, but if that would have been against Sheridan, we know it's
the fans love it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, personal foul on the defense.
Well, personal foul, late hit on the defense. So after the about 9-yard run, you're going to tack 15 on
down
that.
to the 40-yard line or the
39-yard line. So they're in Lakeside territory, I believe.
There you go.
First time they've been in Lakeside territory today, right?
Yes.
I think they squeezed just over the 50 that last
right around
drive.
the 50 or so.
So now Canterbury is by himself in the backfield. I believe that's Austin Webb lined up there to the right. But an empty backfield basically for Canterbury. Now, number 2, Trace Watkins comes in and he gets the handoff. Watkins got a lot of room to run too. Watkins, nice piece of running. Great blocking by Sheridan. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you guys saw what I just saw, but I'm looking for my number sheet here.
Trace Watkins on the carry.
Number 54, Ethan Barnett, blocked his guy all the way to the 15-yard line.
And you know what? When they watch film in film session, they are going to point that out. That's exactly how you play through the block.
Absolutely. He played to the whistle. I mean, that was all the way to at least the 15-yard line. He had that block. And so now that's going to be a timeout Sheridan. So Sheridan burns their second timeout of the first quarter.
Complete the season. Please follow all directives pertaining to seat requirements, face coverings, and social distancing.
All right, so while we got a break in the action, let's remind you about one of our sponsors, Lost Pizza Company in Benton. Make sure you head over to 510 Highway 5 in Benton, Arkansas. Lost Pizza Company has the greatest pizza on the planet.
I tell you what, these Friday nights, I'm a big old guy, but that pizza's been making me even bigger.
You're missing having it tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, they've been feeding us every week for about 2 or 3 months, it seems like now. And
yeah, y'all been spoiled on Friday nights, man.
And it's not just pizza, it's pasta, it's salads, a different variety of salads they have for people who are trying to eat healthier, which I probably should. But yeah, if you like spicy pizza, you like barbecue, and one I tried from them that I never even thought about was the cheeseburger pizza. You know, all the makings of a cheeseburger just made onto pizza, and I was like, ooh, this sounds gross. I took a bite. Oh my gosh. Maybe my favorite pizza now. So back to action here.
Here we go. Sheridan back out. Trace Watkins is split beside Canterbury this time. So Canterbury in shotgun, going to snap. They're going to run power left, and Canterbury is going to fall forward for about 2 yards. So that's what you want. Move forward. So Webb coming out now as we get a little bit of a change.
Number 26, Peyton Edwards on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 20.
And I missed that. That was Peyton Edwards at quarterback. I'm sorry. That's
their Wildcat quarterback. He's their Wildcat. He's their running back, though, I think. So.
Yep. You think I would have seen that. They're actually right in front of me now. So Canterbury back out there at quarterback. He's in the shotgun formation. And I believe that's Austin Tucker to his left in that power formation just in front of him. So we'll see what they run here. It's Canterbury shotgun formation. There's a snap. Canterbury step back, going to throw quickly. Got a man coming inside, and he tries to split the Lakeside defenders, but won't be able to. And taken down immediately for looks to be maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. We'll see.
Pass complete to number 83, Seth Thornbrew. Brought down by number 4, Chance Cross.
See it. Seth Turnbrew on that catch for Sheridan. And so now again, Canterbury in the shotgun. Austin Tucker lined up in the backfield with him to his left. Canterbury steps back now. He's being flushed from the pocket. He's going to roll right. A lot of traffic there. Throws deep. Back corner of the end zone. And, ooh, nearly intercepted by Lakeside. I believe, again, he was looking for Thornbrew on that play. I believe that was a long way away from our spot, but I think that's who he was looking for. Nearly intercepted. So it's going to make it 4th down, and we'll see what Sheridan decides to do here.
So they're down 14-0, winding up the end of the first quarter. think you got to just kind of go for it here and tell your offense, we've got some trust in you. That's what they're doing.
A field goal's not going to do you a whole lot of good right now anyway. So
because Lakeside, as we said and as Barry Groom said, they're
Canterbury rolls left here. Now he's got a chance. He's going to try to run for it, and I think he's going to come up short. I believe he is going to be about 2 yards shy. So that will turn the ball over back to Lakeside.
Number 45, Thomas Mays.
So 44 seconds just now left here in the first quarter.
Hey, what time is it? Get the ball, man.
All right, so as we get ready here to finish up the first quarter, Lakeside's going to take over 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go, defense.
In their own end of the on their own end here. It's going to be kind of tough to see, but so Will Ross back at quarterback. Eccles lined up to his right. There's a snap. Ross looks quickly to his left side. Got a guy open and getting around the corner, and the ball's loose. Ball's out. Sheridan's going to recover it, and now they got a shot. Sheridan turns this around. A quick tackle. Oh, and that's a big tackle over on the sideline by Lakeside. Little frustration. Actually, kind of surprised we didn't see a penalty there, but a big play for Sheridan. Exactly what they needed to turn this first quarter around.
That defense came up big on the first play. Now it's up to their offense. You've got a fresh set of downs, refresh, reset everything. Let's go see if they can get a touchdown here.
Injured Lakeside Ram. That's going to be number 9, Brock Garner.
Hope he's good. Hope he's good. There's nothing wrong with him.
Looks like he's
maybe just some cramps. He got some humidity out here.
Yeah, or wind knocked out of him.
Very possible. But we're glad everyone's watching. You can't be here tonight and everything. So this is our game of the week, official week 1 of Arkansas high school football.
Yep.
Don't hesitate.
Got to go out and see a lot of games in week 0. Sally Sipes thinks, if you think Sheridan fans are riled up now, just wait.
Let's get a close game when it's late. They're really going to be riled up, huh?
Right. Yeah, hey, no doubt.
That's what we live for.
Yep.
That's what we are for all of our teams. So
Canterbury, now you got in motion here. They're going to run a little pitch. And that's Trace Watkins who's going to get around the corner. A big hit as he rounded it. And a great job there by Trace Watkins to get the corner. And he's going to get about 9 on the play, so make it 2nd down and 2 as it's a gain of 8. And that might be the last play of the first quarter.
Stop, bubble!
Yeah, I think they're going to recollect here at the end of the quarter and be good with that right now. So I don't blame them. Just kind of refresh, make sure everyone's on the right
Lakeside,
page.
14, Sheridan 0. We want to play. Please do your best to help us continue. Wear your mask, practice social distancing, and follow directives.
The Perfect Blend Coffee House is a proud supporter of Sheridan Athletics. They are a local, independent, veteran-owned coffee house. Born and raised in Grant County, they are proud to keep you caffeinated. Offering Arkansas and veteran-owned coffee roasters, come enjoy a hot, iced, or blended drink made with West Rock Espresso. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go visit them for breakfast, paninis, or one of their delicious lunch specials. Speaking of lunch specials, soup season is back. Starting next week, the Perfect Blend will be serving a daily soup of the day made with quality ingredients and prepared by people who care. So go see the folks at the Perfect Blend Coffee House, where it's the perfect blend of coffee, books, and friends. Located at 1208 North Rock Street in Sheridan, or call ahead at 870-942-8218. All right, welcome back, everybody. And we're going to go down. I think Zach on the sidelines might have us a little injury report. We're going to go down to Zach here real quick.
Yeah, get him on camera.
Zach,
here.
what you got down there, bud?
Hey guys, so I'm down here on the other side of the field trying to get an injury report. But let me tell you guys something. He just got his bell rung on that last play. And it looks like it's going to be wind and cramp coming off of the Lake Hamilton. Hot Springs Lakeside. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of what we thought. Maybe wind knocked out of him or some cramps. Saw a lot of that last week. So thanks a lot, Zach. And we'll come back to you here in just a minute after this possession. All right. Woo. We got some shaky camera work going over there. There. All right. So as Sheridan lines up, it's again Canterbury there in the backfield. So that ball low snap, and boy, Lakeside, that was not Canterbury. I'm sorry. Let's see. I believe that was 26. Yeah. So Peyton Edwards again on the Wildcat formation.
Number 26, Peyton Edwards, brought down by number 54, Stephen Cummins.
That's going to back him way up. So now 3rd and 7 for Sheridan.
I think that's just one of those things you work on in fall camp before games, snaps and everything. And when you don't get the amount of practice you normally do, that can definitely affect things.
Yeah. So Canterbury back at quarterback, and that snap gets past him. So Canterbury's got to pick it up and try to do something with it. Busted play. He's going to, he may get the first down of this as he sneaks through all the way down to right about the 20. So I think he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down here.
And that's making something out of nothing there for sure.
I've been really impressed with Connor Canterbury so far. He's had several of those low and bad snaps, and he's made the best out of them each time. So great job by Canterbury. So now another big 4th down. 4th and 2 for Sheridan.
And that's one of those things. He's a leader, and leaders don't get flustered under pressure. And so you see that with their quarterback. So
Canterbury's going to be alone. He has got Austin Webb to his right there in a power spot. So we'll see what happens now. Motion, and they will pitch it. And Lakeside was ready for it, but he breaks the tackle. Now still trying to move forward to get the first down, but he's not going to get there. And they're going to be short. And so just like that, turn it right back over. Oh, we got a late flag. A couple of late flags. Peyton Edwards came out of the scrum without a helmet.
There's a flag on the play.
So this is going to be an interesting one to figure out here.
Don't make me come down there.
And the Sheridan fans are pleading their case that it's against Lakeside, which I didn't see. So
I have a feeling this is going to be one on each side potentially.
Yeah, offsetting penalties, which to me can be some of the most frustrating parts of football is having offsetting penalties.
Well, the tough part here, too, though, is if it's a post-possession, then the turnover on down still counts. They're not going to be able to get the first down. So I think no matter what happens here, even if this is against Lakeside, it's still a turnover.
Goal.
So personal foul. Yep. Wow.
Personal foul against Sheridan.
Wow. So that only went one way, and that's huge because
that gives Lakeside decent field position.
Yeah, I mean, Lakeside goes from the 20 out to the 34-yard line on that penalty. So, well, the Sheridan crowd is not happy now. Big break for Lakeside. Obviously, we have no idea what happened in the bottom of that scrum.
And they're not mic'd up like in college football, so we're not going to find out either. So, yeah, we probably don't want that.
Yeah, I don't know that we want to know some of the words that were said at the bottom of that pile. Like I said, Peyton Edwards come out of there without a helmet on. That's all I could tell.
Yeah, and that's what the Sheridan fans are fired up about. So.
Yeah.
These Sheridan fans are giving these refs some words of encouragement. I'll just put it that way.
I think they're also giving their boys some words of encouragement here as well. So Ross in the backfield. He's going to hand this ball off to Eccles Eccles goes right side, and finds a little seam, and he's going to get about 5 on the play.
These fans are really giving it to these refs.
Number 1, Isaac Eccles.
I remember those
59,
days.
Seth Cunningham.
Well, the comments are going wild on our YouTube channel, so appreciate everybody who joining us on YouTube right now. Lots of excitement from both sides here, fans on both sides. And so there's a snap. Ross hands off again to Eccles. Eccles gets the right side, and he's got some room to run again. Makes a nice little move, and breaking a few tackles. He's all the way down to the 40-yard line before he's finally taken down by a group of Sheridan Yellow Jackets. But a huge run on that one. That one's going to cover about 20 yards, and that'll make it first down for Lakeside as they cross into Sheridan territory.
Isaac Eccles on the carry, brought down by number 33, Dylan Palmer.
So Lakeside now inside the 40 as they get into Sheridan territory down to the 39-yard line. And so Ross is still in at quarterback. Ross takes the handoff, or takes the snap. He hands off to Chance Cross, and Cross is held and stood up in the backfield by that Sheridan defense. And now we got another late flag that just got thrown.
Things are getting chippy down
there. Yeah, it is starting to get a little chippy. And
number 4, Chance Cross on the
again, I missed what happened, but Cross is still down on the field.
Yeah, these fans.
And he is not getting up.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him. Is he picking up?
Now we're going to wave off the flag.
They are waving off that flag, so yeah.
Make sure she's zooming out when they're, hey, zoom out off of the injuries. Don't stay on an injury.
So the officials wave that one off. Again, we don't have no idea what happened in there, but the officials are going to wave that one off. So Ross and I believe now that's going to be Isaac Nichols back in the backfield, but I cannot tell from where we are sitting. They're basically right in front of us. So Ross takes a snap. He's looking deep. He wants to go deep. He's going deep. Got a man up and incomplete. They fought for the ball down there around the goal line. Great play.
Trey Davis.
Trey Davis is the one on coverage for Sheridan who knocks that ball away at the last second. Great job there by Sheridan. That's going to bring up a third down for the Lakeside Rams. Under 9 minutes to go now here in the first half. Lakeside leads 14-0 here at Yellow Jacket Stadium. And 3rd and 12 and a big opportunity once again for Sheridan, who feels like they're down by a lot more than 14 right now, but they've done a great job of hanging around in this game even with all the mistakes.
They're battling, that's for sure.
So good snap.
They could just find
Ross
a way to
steps
stop
now
them here.
Into the open here. He's got a guy, makes a move, breaks a tackle. Now still moving, now back to the 35, and he's going to be taken down. He's going to be about 6 yards shy of a first down. So that's going to bring up another fourth down situation for Lakeside. And with 8:40 to go, we'll see what they decide to do now.
So it's about 4th and 6, 4th and a long 5. So, I don't know. 35-yard line, it's one of those plays where it's, you know, if you don't convert it, it's not great field position for the other team. So
yeah, 100% no man's land here. It's the right decision.
That's what I was looking for.
Ross looks over at the sideline for the call. So that's going to be Chance Cross in the backfield now to his right. Ross takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking, got a guy open in the slot. It's caught right at the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, that's your
out
route right there. Get to the first down marker and get out.
Yeah. Perfect play, too. Sheridan on a 6-yard play gave him about a 7-yard cushion, and that was the difference there as they get the first down. So first down for Lakeside. Dylan Evans says start the buses on YouTube, and they're talking about this being way too easy right now. So Sheridan going to have to muscle up here and get a couple of stops. This is big.
I say he's saying start the bus, but there's still a lot of fight in this Sheridan team.
So now hands off to Cross.
Has made some plays too. So.
Hey, I'm in my seat. Right here.
So Cross gets a yard on that play. Going to make it 2nd down and 9.
Number 4, Chance Cross brought down by number 54, Ethan Barnett.
You know what time it is? Get the ball back.
Dylan, I'll let you know. I can see the buses from here. I'll let you know when they start them.
Probably going to be after the game.
Yeah, probably so. They may let them cool off. They may let them cool down a little bit before. So Ross, high snap, fakes it off. Now he's going deep, and he's got a guy back of the end zone. Oh. Touchdown, Lakeside Rams. We do have a penalty, but I think that's going to be a roughing the passer.
Chase Cross. But there's a penalty on the play.
I don't think the Sheridan fans are going to be too happy about the penalty, though.
They actually might get a hold here. I don't know.
Oh.
Hang on. This might be coming back.
Let's see here.
I missed the preliminary call, but I do believe that they got a hold.
Yep, it's a hold. Whole offensive line going backwards.
So I did not see a call. It's only a 5-yard penalty.
It was a false start. It was an illegal procedure on offense. Those your normal 5-yard penalties.
Ooh, they are. I think it's going to be a hold, which is from the spot of the foul in high school. So
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
believe that's what the play was. So that's going to back us all the way
Second
up to
and
the 45. So instead of a touchdown, Lakeside now has second down and 25.
Holding on the offense.
Come on, boys! Get the ball back!
And there are a lot of fans sitting outside the fence, doing social distancing, watching the game. If only they knew they could be watching it here
Ross
on their phones, too.
Also, the nice throw there, and ball's going to be caught. I believe that is number 8, Jake Brown on the catch. That is number 9.
Pass to number 9.
Brock Garner on the
is
catch.
complete. Brought down by number 17, Levi Flora.
So third down and about, 14, 15?
Let's see, about 3rd and 14 now as they get that one to the 34. So nice gain for Lakeside.
They got all Lakeside people standing beside each other, standing on the fence. I can't stand there and yell at my kids.
So Ross back in the shotgun formation here.
See if this defense can hold him here.
Take the snap. He's going to roll right now, step up into and now he's got room to run. And throws that. I believe he was across the line of scrimmage.
He was across
He
the
was
line of
way
scrimmage.
across, and there's the penalty.
flag.
Yeah, I was about to say,
that
I'm pretty
flag comes
sure
out now.
he was a yard or two at least
Yeah.
past that line of scrimmage. So that play's going to come back.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Pass complete to number 2.
It was a good play, but unfortunately,
penalty on the play.
he was about a yard past the line of scrimmage to toss that ball.
So another penalty negates another big play for
But hey,
Lakeside.
at
And
least that's not a spot foul.
yeah, right.
Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if it was a spot foul. That would just be a loss of down.
Yeah. This is an illegal forward pass, so you'll get a
Illegal forward pass
5-yard
on
penalty.
Lakeside.
The Sheridan fans are giving the refs a little bit, just as a little sarcasm here.
just a little extra encouragement.
Tell them keep up the good work.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, what time is it?
So they'll step this one off, and so now you're going to get a replay of second down from the
Loss
38.
of down.
Yeah, because it's an incomplete pass. It works.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it should be 3rd down and 18 now.
Let's go, defense!
And those really the killers where it's a loss of down and
After the penalty, it'll be 4th down and 20.
fourth
for
down and
Lakeside.
20.
So I lost it down somewhere in there. But,
I did too.
And that's a weird 20 yards because it's only 18 from there to the 20. So I don't know what's going on. But it's 4th and something right now. And Lakeside's got Ross in the backfield at quarterback still. And Sheridan's going to jump off sides.
Back.
And the Sheridan fans are going to be very upset about this one.
Yeah, we might want to clinch our seats here because we're about to feel it more.
Oh, man. Tough one there.
Yeah, it's anticipation, but a little bit good news is it was 4th and 20.
Well, I know
So-
I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be reading all these comments, but Spencer Bryson said somebody needs to let that Sheridan fan know what time it is.
He's saying it's get the ball back time.
It's
so
7:53 p.m. is what they're saying in the comments. Just let him know.
you want to let him know real quick? He's just to the right of you. Get the ball back.
All right, so we're going to try this 4th
what
down
the-
thing again.
Defense needs to do. Get the ball back.
So Ross takes the snap. He's looking left. He's going to roll left. Now he's going to run up the middle, and down he goes.
Down he goes. So they're going to get the ball at the 35-yard line. So
Now, 5
He's
Number
six.
10, Will Ross.
There you
Brought down
go.
by number 33,
six-
Hewlin Palmer.
6:52 left in the half. So let's see if we can, or if Sheridan can mount a 65-yard drive and get within a touchdown before the half.
Well, and this is big, obviously, for Sheridan. I mean, we've said this, I feel like the entire first half. I can't believe it's only 14-0. Like, this game right now feels like
it's
way worse than that.
Worse.
Like, Sheridan just feels like they should be in a much worse situation, but for all the
making mistakes too.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, for all the mistakes that Sheridan's made, they've still got a great opportunity here to score and get some points before the half. Obviously, that decision to not
We're excited to begin competitive team activities.
Not to defer
Please report to help us
on
finish
the
the
toss.
season.
So
Wear your mask.
a
Practice
touchdown
social
here would be
distancing,
huge for
and
Sheridan.
wash your hands
definitely. And
frequently.
as the PA announcer's reminding everyone, remember to wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, have good hygiene overall, and help keep football going.
Yes. Regardless of how you feel about whether you should wear a mask or not, keep in mind, at this point, you're going to wear a mask in this stadium in order to benefit the children out there on that football field, and that's the point. So we want to continue to watch. You want to continue to watch your kids play? Let's wear these masks. Let's do what we're supposed to do. That's social distance in these stadiums. And whether you hate it, like it, whatever, doesn't matter. The point is to allow these kids to be able to finish a football season.
Exactly. And not just these kids, but, all the kids in high school. You've got junior high. You've got college, Division I, Division II. Everyone. And then not just that, but all competitive sports. They want to have their seasons.
And if you don't want to wear a mask, then you can stay home and watch us stream it.
There you go.
So, I mean,
We'll have a game of the week every week we have football, so let's go.
That's right.
35-yard line, 65 yards to go, 6:52.
Canterbury takes a snap. He's going to go deep. He's got a guy out there. And tipped away. I believe that is Chance Cross, for Lakeside with the knockdown.
Broken up by number 4, Chance Cross.
Oh.
Had that not been tipped, it could have been a big play.
Could have been. And, I mean, again, remember, Lakeside did not see one pass last week.
Not one
pass from Lake Hamilton.
Completed, anyways.
Yeah.
I think the guy threw 4 passes, had an interception, so they found the ball as a defender at least once. So,
so Canterbury back in the backfield here, standing about his 30. Here comes the blitz, a good blitz pickup. And rolling to his right. Now he's just going to hold on to it. If he can get around this one guy, he's got a chance. Still going. And now out of bounds at around midfield. So that's going to be about a 15-yard gain, and it's going to be a first down Sheridan.
Ran out of bounds by number 45.
And I remember, I followed Lake Hamilton's coach since he was at Fountain Lake, Tommy Gellerin, and that's his style offense. He likes to run the ball, and his quarterback, I think he broke his collarbone in the scrimmage against Arkadelphia before week 0, and so lost for, I think, 5-6 weeks, something like that at least.
Yeah, like 3 days before is when they actually had it diagnosed. I think is what Barry was saying before the game.
Stunk. But yeah, so of course you don't have a proven quarterback, guiding your offense, so you're going to run the ball, and that's what Lake Hamilton did, and they did it with success. I think over 300 yards rushing. Ooh. So,
tough break there. Canterbury had a couple of guys open on the curl routes, and he just ball got away from him.
Pass for number 14, Caleb Cleveland, is incomplete.
Daniel Melancon says, I can feel the energy in the crowd. I'm glad you guys can feel it. It's gotten pretty loud here a few times.
It is. There's been some intense moments.
If Sheridan can put the ball in the end zone here, this place may absolutely explode. So.
Yes. And that's what we want to see. Everybody socially distancing. I see space between all the different couples and families. So they're doing good with that. So
by the way, just so we're clear, the fan that keeps asking for what time it is does have a mask on.
And he is more than 6 feet away from Steve. So.
Yes, he is. It just sounds really close. So that ball, snap was low, fakes it. Now Canterbury's going to get the outside, runs over a guy. Woo, son!
And the guy that's asking what time it is the one stomping.
Man, I tell you what.
Number 10, Connor Canterbury on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 24, Will Parizo.
Look, there's not a whole lot to Connor Canterbury. He's not a big dude, and he just absolutely bowed over Perigo there for Lakeside. My goodness.
He let him know that they're not going down without a fight, so let's do this. He's kind of asking me, let's get ready to rumble.
14-0, Dylan. 14-0. And
but like we were saying earlier with the mistakes from both teams, kind of feels like it's more than 14-0. But if they can score here, then it's going to make it a whole different game.
Nice little out route there from Canterbury to Levi Flora. And that's going to be another Sheridan Yellow Jacket first down.
Pass complete to number 17, Levi Flora. Brought down by number 13, Brandon Dyberg.
Number 13, Brandon Dyberg on the tackle.
First down.
And looks like we got a cramp maybe. We got an injured Sheridan Yellow Jacket down. It's going to be a lineman pointing. I think this is going to be a cramp. Yep, looks like we got a cramp going here. Saw a lot of this last week, a whole lot of this last week. Watching the bats fly.
Trying not to get distracted. We all know how hard that is.
Well, the good thing about bats, I was reading something where, you know, they're dodging in to eat bugs. Something like they eat like 1,000 mosquitoes a minute.
They could
like,
eat.
That's how fast they can.
They could come to my house and they could eat 1,000 mosquitoes a second in my backyard.
Yeah, me too. I live in the country, and you know we got a lot of wooded area there in the backyard, but I love to sit out on the deck. But
all right, as we get ready here, coming out of the injury timeout. Again, don't forget our sponsors, the Perfect Blend Coffee House in Sheridan. Great place to go get your breakfast, your brunch, or your lunch. Read a book, get you a cup of coffee. Great folks, veteran-owned. So get over to the Perfect Blend Coffee House in Sheridan and say thanks for being such huge Sheridan Yellow Jacket supporters.
Let's go offense.
So Sheridan back on the field here, 1st and 10. And we are at the 30, I believe the 38-yard line here. We get another break in the action. We'll go down to Zach on the sideline, see how things are going down there. Nice handoff, and now number 2. That's Trace Watkins. He's going to break free all the way down inside the 25, down to the 24-yard line.
Brought down by number 21, Daniel Gaston.
Daniel Gaston on the tackle, but a big gash on that one. 13 more, and Sheridan's in business. That score is correct on your screen, so just so everyone is aware, the score on your screen is correct. 14-0 Lakeside with 5:20 to go in our first half. Canterbury back behind center. And shotgun formation. Can't tell who the running back is next to him. That ball's on the ground. And another. Oh, the ball squirts out. And I think Canterbury fell back on it. Oh, my goodness gracious. And
that could have been disastrous.
Encumbered by number 10, Connor Canterbury.
I got to tell you, being a center is no easy task. So keep in mind, or everybody that might be frustrated with some of these snaps, being a center is not an easy task. Remember, he's in shotgun formation, so they're having to snap that back. And then on top of that, they're having to, stand up and block. So tough break, tough snap. Had some issues with that most of the night. That's going to back them up now 5 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 15 from the 30. Canterbury takes a snap. This time he's going to power right. Got some good blocking, but a good shoestring tackle there in the hole. And now we got a little bit of activity behind the play, after the play here. No call.
Connor Canterbury on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 65, Carter Emerson.
So no penalty here. Trace Watkins going to come off the field for Sheridan. So 3rd down, 14 to go. So that throw is caught. What a catch. What a throw and catch there to 26. That's going to be Peyton Edwards on the catch.
Brought down by number 13, Brandon Dyberg.
Dyberg on the tackle. And sorry, guys, if I yell and scream, it's just what I do. So I'm turning my levels down, so hopefully I'm not as loud. I am a loudmouth, but
it looks like Sheridan's going to take a timeout.
I believe that's Sheridan's last timeout of the first half now with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. I'll remember that. Y'all keep. There, I'll turn it back up. There, I hope that's better. So. We appreciate every one of you guys joining us.
We got some riled up fans.
We do. The fans are a little riled up around us. So, yeah, good stuff. So I think we're having some technical difficulties on our field camera, so stick with us for a minute here. Once again, a little update for you. It's 4th down and 7 as we're going to come out of this timeout. Sheridan really needing to do something, needing to move, needing to get in the end zone here before the half. Lakeside gets the ball after halftime. So no timeouts left for Sheridan. 14-0, 3:34 to go. The ball's on the 20. They need to get to about the 19, 18-yard line or so 14-yard line for a first down. So Canterbury he's in the shotgun formation by himself. Canterbury takes a snap. He looks left. Now back over the middle, and he's got a guy, and what a catch!
Nice catch.
What a catch! My goodness gracious, what a catch. That's Trey Davis on the catch from Canterbury. First and goal for the Sheridan Yellow Jackets inside the 10. That was a big play. First and goal from the 7, and Sheridan's in business. Those of you who love Natural State Sports, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys joining us tonight. We appreciate you guys joining us for this stream, and hope to continue bringing more Natural State games of the week. I can't spit it out now. Canterbury power play to the right. Nice spin move. Oh, and he got lit. Oh, we got another really late block. Boy, oh, boy.
They're getting chippy down
there.
They are
getting
know
chippy.
What? That's how football is. You get your adrenaline
Number 10,
going.
Canterbury on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 24, Will Correa.
So now we're down to about 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Sheridan still trying to get in the end zone. 2nd and goal. So now a power I formation here out of the shotgun. We got Canterbury. And that ball's on the ground. Canterbury has to keep it. He makes a nice little move to the left. Now back in the middle, and he's going to push and down to the 2 before he's going to be pulled down. And boy, oh boy, I tell you what, Canterbury's almost a magician back there right now.
He is.
My goodness.
He is doing everything he can to get this
number 10, Connor Canterbury, the quarterback keeper,
into the end zone,
number 6,
drop it before the half, because it's necessary to score here so that come second half, Lakeside's going to get the ball.
Yeah, this is big. You got to get 7 here, and then you got to stand up on defense when you give Lakeside the ball back. So don't want Lakeside scoring again and getting the ball after the half. So Canterbury,
definitely.
I believe that's Edwards to his right. Canterbury looking to get this in the end zone. Another bad snap on the ground. Oh, my goodness. Canterbury just absolutely got rocked. And I'm going to tell you what, I hope they spend a lot of time over here on this sideline working on those snaps, because that's killed this drive so far.
Yeah, very much. What, 9 or 10 of them on this drive, it seems like?
And I do believe they just made a switch. That's a lineman switch, 73 coming out of the game. That's going to be Jackson Teague, and I believe it was 75, Chris Hogg, who went back in the game. We'll see if 75 is snapping here. And it is going to be 75 at center. So they have made a change at center, so we'll see if that makes a difference here. 4th and goal. We're under a minute to go in the first half. So big play here. And now we're going to get a timeout from Lakeside before this play happens.
Timeout, Lakeside.
Yeah, they want to make sure their defense is intact here for this, but, just reiterate with them, hey, you stop them on this 4th down, go in the halftime with 14-0 lead, and you're going to get the ball to start the second half, so they can really enforce their will in the second half if they can stop them here. And on the flip side, we got Sheridan, who really needs to first make sure they get the first down and get into the end zone so they can make it a 14-7 game and, have this long drive not go for naught.
Yeah. Well, that's the big thing. And also you got to think, too, I know that Lakeside's not like a real quick strike offense, but you're going to get the ball back with about 45 seconds left if Sheridan can't score here. And so, you've got a good opportunity to go up even 17 or 21-0 before the half. So this is an important play. If you're Sheridan, you want to get in the end zone. If you don't get in the end zone, Don't turn it over. Don't allow a big return. And if you don't get there, stop them as close to that goal line as you can. So Canterbury steps in at quarterback. He's looking over here at the sideline to get his play call. Edwards, I believe, is to his left. He got a stack set to the right. There's the snap. Much better snap. Canterbury looks. He's going to throw deep. Fade, and he overthrew him. And Canterbury's slow to get up, but he will hop up, and that'll be a turnover on downs as Lakeside will take over with 45 seconds left from the 9-yard line.
That's tough, but I mean,
What time is
you
it?
had a guy who's just outside the reach of his hand, though, and very well could have maybe just a little bit more air under that ball, and he could have got him, but
it wasn't a bad throw, just a little too much on it. So
here you got Lakeside, just as you said before, the 45 seconds. Where's the ball at? Around the
9-yard line.
9-yard line. So can they go 91 yards in 45 seconds?
I mean, I don't know what kind of kicker they got, but if they can get, maybe 65 out of that, they might have a shot.
If they can get to 30, you got to a 48-yard field goal, something like that. These fans, the fans
I'm
on
loving
YouTube,
our fans on YouTube,
fun,
man.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all need to subscribe to our page. You know, we may not do Sheridan.
Big hit in the backfield
every week, but we may have another Sheridan game coming up here soon too. So
we do. We'll have an announcement here. We do have another Sheridan game coming up in a couple of. Well, I can't give it away yet, but we do have another Sheridan game coming up here soon. So just keep your eye out. We'll have an announcement here really, really soon. Lakeside looks content to just let this thing run out and head to the half, and I think that's what's going to happen. So. I mean, a tough first half. Let's just call it what it is. A tough first half for Sheridan, but they're only down 14-0 as we head to the half. So
yeah, like we said before, it seems like maybe it should be a little bit more than that. But Sheridan has made some plays and helped them stay in this game, and it's just been hard-fought games. So here we are. It's halftime. It's the quarterback for Sheridan. You know, I continue to be impressed with him and everything.
Yep.
And so we get Zach back on camera so that we can get down to him, see what the teams are like here at halftime.
Zach, how's things looking down there as the teams head in for the half?
Well, I tell you, both of these teams right now are really itching to pull away from this thing. Sheridan's trying to get back into this, like Hamilton's trying to pull away. Both coaches, though, both head coaches for both Lake Hot Springs Lakeside and Sheridan, they're getting after their players, trying to get back into this.
Yeah, it's been an exciting first half. I mean, mistakes have kind of hurt things a few times for Sheridan. That center quarterback exchange has obviously been an issue. So it looks like they made a switch there towards the end of the first half, and so maybe that'll make a difference in the second half.
Right. Now, the second half adjustments is what everybody's going to be watching for, especially that quarterback-center exchange. We saw a lot of mistakes there in the first half, like you said, Steve. I'm interested to see how this thing pans out. But I will say this, that last throw in the end zone, I could have caught that, but I decided not to.
Yeah, it's probably best. You might have jammed a finger or something down there with your old self.
Hey.
We don't need you to hurt yourself on our first broadcast, bud.
I know, right?
Right.
Could have pulled a hammy or something.
All right, we're going to let the folks enjoy the dance team here out on the field here at halftime. So we'll come back to you when we get ready for the second half, Zach. Go take a break and get you a drink, buddy.
Y'all have fun.
the music itself was coming from really loud. The Perfect Blend Coffee House is a proud supporter of Sheridan Athletics. They are a local, independent, veteran-owned coffee house. Born and raised in Grant County, they are proud to keep you caffeinated. Offering Arkansas and veteran-owned coffee roasters, come enjoy a hot, iced, or blended drink made with West Rock Espresso. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go visit them for breakfast, paninis, or one of their delicious lunch specials. Speaking of lunch specials, soup season is back. Starting next week, The Perfect Blend will be serving a daily soup of the day made with quality ingredients and prepared by people who care. So go see the folks at The Perfect Blend Coffee House, where it's the perfect blend of coffee, books, and friends. Located at 1208 North Rock Street in Sheridan, or call ahead at 870-942-8218. The Lost Pizza Company in Benton are proud supporters of the Natural State Sports Game of the Week. Lost Pizza Company is the best place for great food, cold beer, and a funky atmosphere in Saline County. Voted best pizza in Saline County, the folks at Lost Pizza Company make every pizza with pride, using only the finest and freshest ingredients. So get over to Lost Pizza Company and order an El Diablo and a cold drink. You'll thank me later for that cold drink recommendation. And enjoy a game on one of the mini TVs, or go hang out on the soon-to-be completed outdoor patio. And be sure to head over to Lost Pizza Company on September 14th for Tyler Buck Day. 10% of all sales will go to help Tyler in his battle with cancer. So go get lost at 510 Highway 5 in Benton, or call ahead at 501-794-6441.
So it's 14-0 Lakeside.
Let me get our sound back up there.
Oh,
Will,
there we
hang on,
go.
bud. Now we can hear each other.
Yeah, it's a 14-0. It's the quarterback for Sheridan. I just keep coming back to that kid, man. He's putting the team on his back, and I'd say if they can get those snaps cleaned up, this offense is a totally different unit.
Sorry, man. Thought we had some feedback going there, but oh man, the joy.
Steve watching the feed on YouTube, and then I'm hearing myself. I'm like, what is going on?
I was having too much fun with our comment section on the game, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn that volume back down. So yeah, I'm gonna jump out of that. Let's get some scores from around the state right now. I'm gonna jump over here to maxpreps.com. Highly recommend. Look, they're not paying us to say this, but Max Preps is a great place to go and find scores. Another great spot is Hootens.com. So if you're looking for scores for tonight, Hootens.com is a great spot, as well as Max Preps. Let's see if we can get some scores for you guys currently on the evening. Looks like Murfreesboro leads Centerpoint 14-7. And as we go through some of these, Robinson currently leads Maumelle 21-6 over at Pulaski Robinson. Pickett leads, I don't even know, that doesn't even have a team, but 6-0 Pickett leads. Bigelow up on Cutter Morning Star 7-0 right now. And let's see.
That's one of those games I was expecting Cutter to take care of business, so let's see if they come back.
Are you guys broadcasting right now? You are, okay. Then I won't ask you right now. I had a question about your broadcast.
Let's see.
Come on over here, eyes or whatever you got.
Let me get back over here. I'm going to go to the Hootens page and get some scores for you. I don't know if those scores on Max Preps are updated or not, so let's hop over to the high school scores on Hootens.com. All right, this is better. So Class 7A scores right now. Conway and Bentonville are all tied up in the second quarter at 14. Bryant Hornets, the number one team in the state, leads
leads Marion 16-3 on the road. Cabot leads Jonesboro 21-7. I tell you what, that Cabot team, that's a surprise team right now in 7A. They're doing a great job over there right now in Cabot. So they lead 21-7. Little Rock Parkview is really putting it on, that new Little Rock Southwest team, and Coach Darrell Patton 21-0 Parkview right now in the second quarter. And let's see, Greenwood leads Fort Smith Southside 35-3 in the second quarter. Bentonville West leads Muskogee, Oklahoma 13-0. In 6A play, Wynn leads West Memphis 24-0. Camden Fairview leads at El Dorado 14-0. Little Rock Christian leads Searcy 24-6. Alma 8-0 over Van Buren in a baseball score. Harrison 21-7 over Mountain Home. And Siloam Springs leads Pea Ridge 35-7 in the second quarter. Jump over to the 5A games. Again, Joe T. Robinson leads Maumelle 21-6 at Maumelle. Actually, I believe that game is in Joe T. I'm not sure. But anyway, 21-6, Joe T. leads that game in the third. Batesville 28-7 over Greenbrier in the third. Jonesboro Westside leads Brooklyn tied with Brooklyn in the second quarter, 14-all. A few other games for you that may be of interest. Nashville leads Hope 14-0. And Warren currently leads Whitehall 6-0 in a really tight game there in the second quarter. A few 5A scores for you. Stuttgart leads Star City 42-12. And let's see what other scores we got here for you currently. Harding Academy leads Mena 10-7. And Jessieville over Harmony Grove Haskell, or tied with Harmony Grove Haskell 14-all. Malvern leads Glen Rose 7-0. And let's see. We'll hop over. Let's see if we can get a few more scores for you. So I hope everybody's enjoying our broadcast tonight. Once again, thanks to our sponsors, the Perfect Blend Coffee House in Sheridan and the Lost Pizza Company of Benton. We really appreciate both of them. Lost Pizza Company has been a supporter of Natural State Sports for quite a while now, and we really appreciate everything they do for us. And the Perfect Blend, I'm telling you, I went over there for lunch today, and you can't beat it. Great stuff, great food, great atmosphere, great people. It was a good time. So make sure you visit both of our sponsors for tonight's game, and fill those bellies up. So Sheridan and Lakeside. Let's check some scores for both teams' opponents coming up. So next week, Sheridan's actually, let's see. Looks like Sheridan does not have another game until the 18th against Jacksonville. And then we'll get you a score for Lakeside's upcoming opponent, if this will wake up. So Lakeside next week will play Watson Chapel. And let's see. I don't know that we have a Watson Chapel score for you yet. So no score on the Watson Chapel game yet that I can find. So as soon as we get that, we will update you guys. Or if y'all have a score, throw it in the comments there as we get ready. About 10 minutes left here at the half. So just hang with us here as we get ready to start the second half here in about 10 minutes. Guys, I'm going to jump over here into the comments a little bit. So trying to read through a few of these, trying to get caught up. You guys are blowing up our chat. We really appreciate everybody joining us and everybody kind of having some fun in the comments. Obviously, keep it clean, have fun. Looks like everybody's just having some good sportsmanship, some good going back and forth. Looks like we got a hashtag shout out Laura trending on our comments. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I should read higher, but shout out Laura. So I'm going to shout out to Laura. Why not? So Mama Lockwood, shout out to Mama Lockwood, so we'll do that as well. Shout out to Laura. Well, yeah, I can't keep up with y'all's comments, man. Shout out to Laura Lockwood. Shout out. There you go. I got you. There you go. Now they love me even more. So, again, appreciate you guys joining us. We appreciate the support. Let your local school know. I mean, if you're not a fan of one of these two teams, or you're in another community that doesn't have streaming options, reach out. Let your athletic directors know. Let us know if we can help bring a streaming service to your school. We really enjoy being able to bring this, and hey, I like commentating these games. It's kind of fun. You guys get a chance, if you enjoy the commentating from this one, y'all should go back on our YouTube page to early June and find the 8 and under baseball tournament. That was a lot of fun to call. Will, you missed the day where they hit all the home runs. A 7-year-old went nuts and hit like 4 home runs in 2 games.
Was that the kid from Benton?
Yeah.
Didn't he won a game or something with a home run?
Well, it's technically a walk-off on a run rule walk-off. Yeah.
But then he turned around the first inning of the next game. He hit a home run in the championship, I think. So yeah, that was fun. I missed that because I didn't feel too well the next day. But then I sat at home and watched it all on YouTube the whole time.
Well, we were happy to have you as a viewer that day.
Well, I'm glad. Now here I am as a color guy and running all the production stuff.
It's so much nicer to have you here, Will. I'm just going to tell you. Because trying to do play-by-play, color, and run the boards is a lot of work. I'm just going to tell you. So, hey, we love you too, Brooks Bell. Thank you so much. We love all you guys. We appreciate y'all subscribing. Appreciate you joining us. And glad we could help you out, Liz. Shout out to number 58, Michael Dunn.
I'll tell you what, if you really love what we've done tonight, go ahead and go buy our sponsors, Lost Pizza and the coffee shop here in Sheridan.
Yeah, the perfect blend. And I'm going to
let them know that you watched it in here and you enjoyed it, so that we can let our other possible new sponsors, so we can continue doing this. There are expenses to having to do this, so it's always good to have those sponsors to help out and everything. But we went by there for lunch today, and they had some good food there at the the Perfect Brew?
The Perfect Blend Coffee House.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names. People in business, whatever. I still get Lost Pizza mixed up sometimes, and they've been a sponsor for us for several months. So we definitely appreciate everyone. But subscribe to our YouTube page. Like I said, we're going to keep trying to do these Game of the Weeks every week. So
yeah.
As long as we have high school football, we're trying to do a Game of the Week every week here in Central Arkansas. So subscribe. Let your friends know that are in other school districts. Hey, go subscribe to their Natural State Sports. Like us on Facebook. We are almost 7,000 fans on Facebook. And get us up to 8,000, 9,000 and spread the word of what we're doing here for free for the community. So
yeah, absolutely. No charge. We don't charge the schools. No pay-per-view charges. None of that. So
schools get it for free too. That's a big thing too. Is schools aren't having to pay a penny.
Yeah, that's right. So let me give another shout out here before we get going. Shout out to Haley Ferguson. I don't know if I caught that one yet, but shout out to Haley Ferguson. Leighton Harris, I can confirm that the buses are not started and on their way yet. I think we got about 22 minutes before that will probably happen. Let's see. Who am I missing here? I don't want to miss anybody. So shout out to Chad Lockwood. Chad Lockwood. I'll give you a shout out as well. Let's see. And Haley, we are not sure. We had something lined up, but what we had lined up for next week has pulled out. So we've got a couple of options potentially. So just make sure you're following not only the YouTube page, but follow our Natural State Sports Facebook page, and we'll have an announcement out early next week as to where we will be headed. Got a couple of options. Like I said, a couple of different places. Maybe down in the Hot Springs area. We may be up in the Little Rock area. So we'll see. But we've got a couple of options. We got the next 2 weeks after that lined up. So wait for those announcements as well.
Yeah, definitely. There's a shameless plug here if you do like what we're doing and you have Cash App or Venmo. If you want to shoot us a couple bucks to show us your appreciation. Our username on both of those is the number 1 NSS. anything great to help us build our production capabilities, have some multiple, field level cameras to really up our production, rival the big guys, right?
That's right.
That's what our goal is, bring the fans a way to watch their games without having to pay, for an ESPN subscription or even local channels. So,
yep.
Because we know everyone.
Shout out to the guy who has no watch. He must be at the concession stand because he's not over here right now.
No, he knows what time it is. It's halftime. It's hot dog time.
That's right. Shout out to big boy Mark. Give you an update real quick. Bryant leads Marion at the half, 43-10.
Oh, ouch.
They scored more than Benton. So there's that. Yes, Walker, you have found where all the cool kids hang out. Right here in this YouTube comment section.
Yeah, we've probably got about 300 total watching. So we're doing.
Not doing bad. 240, I think, right now. So
yeah, on YouTube.
I'm not shouting that one out, Liz, but it's a good try. It's a good try, Liz, but I'm not going to do it.
Uh-oh. Are we keeping it clean at least?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a positive.
I feel like I'm back in elementary school though when I read it.
Oh.
Oh man. Yes, Scott. The full game will be uploaded to YouTube. It usually takes a little bit, but definitely by tomorrow the full game will be uploaded on YouTube. And we will. I'm not sure how it's even named on there right now.
It's NSS Game of the Week. What I'll do is once it's processed and uploaded, I'll go make a playlist and add it to that playlist. So, Game of the Week playlist.
Hey, shout out to Brandon Dyberg, and shout out to Trace Watkins. He's been fun to watch. That dude's quick now. Liz Lockwood says I win. Yes, you do. I'm not doing it. I'm not saying it.
Tell you what, we're outside, so we don't have any fans or any AC or anything. And these headphones, they are hot.
They do get warm after a minute.
They are hot.
They get warm. Right. All I'm saying is I'm glad that rain split us because it was coming.
Yeah, it was coming right for us.
No lightning, no nothing. So I'm happy right now.
I'm too. Like a fat kid in a candy shop. I'm halfway there.
All right, Zach may have something for us down there, so let's throw it down to Zach for a minute on the sidelines, and we'll see what he's got here. We've got about a minute left before the second half starts.
Y'all talking like it's hot out here. I'm down here sweating, running up and down these sidelines.
Well, you need it, buddy. It's good for you.
Hey.
Hey.
The truth hurts, all right? But, hey, check it out. What are some of these guys that you want to look at in the second half? Like I said, we've at the close of the first half, the center quarterback exchange is something I'm going to be watching very, very closely, especially in the opening quarters. Or the opening minutes of the third quarter with Hot Springs Lakeside and Sheridan. But, man, I tell you, these fans are giving it to these refs.
Oh yeah, we've heard plenty of it, and our fans online have got to hear all from our guy over here asking what time it is about 400 times so far tonight.
Hey, Steve, that reminds me. Do y'all happen to have the time up there by chance?
It's quarter past. Get your watch.
8:33 p.m., sir.
There you go. All right. Well, it looks like Sheridan and Lakeside both are coming out for the second half. We'll send it back to you guys in the booth.
All right. Thank you, Zach. More shout-outs. Let's see. Shout out to Eddie, the Ram Lamb. You know, these comments you guys are making about Zach down there aren't very nice. So he's going to read this YouTube chat later. And, man, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I'm just relaying the message, friend. That's it. Oh, Eddie the Ram Lamb. Ramming a lamb? Are we ramming a lamb? Is that one I shouldn't have said?
Probably.
Oh, man. So both teams back out, going to get a little loosened up here as the clock has been reset. About 2:50 to go before we get this second half kicked off. And Zach, now they're saying they love you, just so you know. They do love Zach, the big dog Zach.
You don't have to boost my ego. I mean, come on.
Hey, I'm just trying to help you out down there, buddy.
Look, I need all the help I can get. We all know this.
Hey, why don't you go out there and do some drills with the team?
Yeah, that'd look good. I got.
You know, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, that last catch on the outside of the end zone, I could have caught that. I wanted to let them know, hey, put me in the game. Let me hit somebody, or let me get hit, one of the two.
Yeah, you'd have dropped it.
Yeah, not only would you have dropped it, but you would have cried when they hit you.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, it's okay, though. We'd all do that.
I'm not going to take anything away from getting hit, all right?
All right, so Sheridan is back on the sideline. Lakeside still over there getting loosened up here with about 2 minutes to go. Leighton Harris says we need to put Zach in at center to help Sheridan because they need some help.
I don't think he could snap it any better.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
You never know until you try, though. You never know until you try.
Are you saying that Zach snaps like Ty Clary for the Razorbacks?
Whoa!
Whoa! Hold on.
I wasn't gonna make that connection, but
that was Chad Morris's fault. He couldn't hire an offensive line coach to save his life.
No, he couldn't.
Obviously.
or a defensive line coach, for that matter.
Shout out! Hey, I got to give another shout out real quick. Shout out to Darren Landry. Sorry if I miss a shout out, guys, as we get ready for this second half. I've had to.
Hey, you know what I'm missing tonight, guys?
Food.
Some love pizza. I mean, this big boy down here's got to eat.
Nah, you're all right.
You had time to go this time and a half there.
Hey, look, we can both miss a meal, buddy. We can both afford to miss a meal or four.
Hey, with this Arkansas humidity, I bet you I could gain it all back.
Hey, I lost 8 pounds last week. All right, we get ready for the second half. Sheridan headed out to the field. We'll come back down to Zach here in just a little bit to get a reaction here from the sideline. Thanks, Zach.
Not a problem, guys.
Kicking for Sheridan is number 32. Logan White.
Isaac Eccles back deep to return for Lakeside, as well as Logan White, I believe that was.
We're back at it again.
So here we go.
Quarter.
Sheridan ready to kick off. Lakeside ready to get this second half going. And the kick is away. Good deep kick. Nichols is going to step up. He's going to be the return man from about the 10, across the 20. Cuts outside of the 25, 20, 30. Got a flag thrown. I believe we're going to get a hold. And so this is going to, obviously, that was Chase Cross, sorry, on the return. Austin Webb for Sheridan on the tackle, but we do have a penalty on the field, so let's see what this flag is going to be for. Shout out to Devin Duplantis, number 89. So we're going to get was that a hold, Will? I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I think so.
Cole, I lost 8 pounds in a weekend, and it's called running through 6 different high school football games in 2 nights. That's my secret.
You were going, and I didn't think you'd make it. You said, watch me, and you made it. It was personal foul.
Yes, Cole, we remember the very first fumble of the game on the kickoff. Yep, we're aware. Sheridan struggled. I mean, they've made some mistakes, but if this is a sign of anything, Lakeside opens up the second half on the kickoff with a mistake.
Yep.
And not as big a mistake as Sheridan made, but still a big one. It's going to back them up. So they'll start 1st and 10 from the 17 instead of the 27. So negates a little bit of that return. Ends up being about a 7-yard return. So Will Ross back at quarterback. And he will fake the handoff. Now pitch it out to the right side to number 9. And Brock Garner with a nice, about 11-yard pickup on the first play of the second half.
Number 9.
That's going to be enough for a first down.
Brought down by number 23, Trey Davis.
So Trey Davis for the on the tackle for Sheridan. So Eccles and Ross in the backfield again for Lakeside. Sheridan's got their safeties walked pretty far up right now.
There's the snap. Going to hand off to Eccles. Eccles busts right up through the middle, and he'll get 4, maybe 5 yards. It's going to be about 4-yard gain. Up to the 33.
Number 2, Trace Watkins.
Watkins on the tackle. Another shout out for Trace Watkins. He's had a good game today.
Yes, he has.
So Eccles and Ross again in the backfield. Eccles is going to be on the right side now of Ross. So he's in the shotgun. Motion to the left. And I believe that's going to be that's a big play. That was a busted play. I don't think that play is going to count. I think there's going to
it's going to
be a false start.
I think that's going to be offsides.
I think it's a formation penalty. We'll see here. Because I think the whole offensive line moved, but the ball never got snapped.
Snap infraction.
So that should back them up, the 5 here from the original line of scrimmage. So we'll make it back to a 2nd and 10, I believe.
As the guys asked, what time is it? Hey, let's get the ball back time for Sheridan defense.
That's right. Sheridan needs a stand here, so we'll see.
If they can get a stand here, that's going to help their cause of getting back into this game tremendously. As Captain Obvious would say.
So still waiting on the call here. Here we go. Maybe.
Trying to sort it out. Now they're trying to see where the ball was.
I mean, I believe this was just a procedure penalty. I don't understand what the confusion is. It should just be 5 yards from the original line of scrimmage and 2nd down again.
Hey! What time is it?
The way they marked it off, it looks like it was against Sheridan.
I don't know what just happened there. They declined the penalty. Okay, so now we're back to
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
I don't know what happened there.
To be honest, I'm not real sure. I thought it was a procedure penalty, which would have backed it up, but it looked like he called that they declined it. Anyway, here we go. And, okay.
Now they're going to stop.
Now we're going to stop play again.
Because I think the Lakeside coach is wondering.
There we go. Now I think we've got everything straightened out.
Okay, so now it's 3rd down and 9 instead of 2nd down. They didn't change the down on the.
Okay, I'm not I guess so. They're calling it a play. I don't know what the penalty they declined was, but it was the result of the play, which makes it 3rd and 9. So 3rd down and 9 for Lakeside. Ross with Eccles behind him now as they're in a pistol formation. Ross with a snap. Step straight back. Now he's going to go deep, going way deep. Got a guy down there. Coverage there. Knocked away.
Nice
Great play by the Sheridan defensive back.
Nice play.
I can't see a number. That's number, So Levi Flora, he did. Turn, made a great play on the ball, knocked it away, and so that'll bring up 4th down. And we're going to see Lakeside punt tonight.
First time. I tell you, that's as a defensive back, that's exactly how you play it. Your guy may have had a step on you, but you turned back, you watched for the ball, and you made sure that the receiver didn't catch it. Perfect play.
Well, there's the snap, kick is away, and they just, no, that's unfortunate, as that's probably going to be roughing as well. Now we got a late hit down here, though.
So they're going to
And
offset.
I don't know that they're going to make this call. They did not throw a flag, even though there was contact on the fair catch. There was contact here. Now we'll see. Are they going to call this roughing? He did not give him an opportunity to land. I believe this is going to be a roughing penalty, but we'll see what they call. And if it is, it's another terrible break for Sheridan. So just running into, so that's big.
Yeah, because that still keeps it 4th down. But are they going to try and punt again, or are they going?
They're going to take it at the end of the run, maybe. I'd tell them to punt it again, but.
Yeah. I don't know, because then you're going to risk, potentially being blocked again. So.
Yeah, but you've got a wore-out punt team that just ran the field, and a return team that just called a fair catch. I don't know if I have the option here. I'm going to make them punt it again. So let's see. Looks like that still haven't got clarification on what the actual decision is here. Looks like they're lining up to let Sheridan. do their thing, but we're going to have another conversation. I mean, running into the kicker should have just been a 5-yard penalty. So I thought it was roughing, though. And I think that's McBride's argument right now on the Lakeside sideline. He didn't give him an opportunity to land, and I think that is the basis of the rule.
Yep.
If you don't give a guy his plant area, an area to land.
Yep, there it is, 1st down. Yeah, and that's unfortunate for Sheridan, as we've said multiple times.
Well, unfortunately for Lakeside here. I mean, it's Sheridan's ball now. Oh, no. Whoa, what are they? Okay, so they called running into – I'm not understanding.
And they're giving it on the –
And they're moving them all the way to here? No. Sheridan's got the ball. Okay, I'm with us now. Okay, right call. Okay. Sorry. All right, here we go.
That was confusing.
The fans had me riled up there for a second.
Trying to figure out what was going on.
All right, so now we got everything cleared up. Sheridan's back with the ball. Canterbury's in the backfield. And I believe that's Edwards beside him. I cannot. Yeah, that's going to be Peyton Edwards. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I got that wrong. Yeah, Peyton Edwards beside him as we wait to get back underway here.
What are we doing? Free kick! Free kick!
All right, so here we go. Canterbury back at quarterback in for Sheridan. Peyton Edwards to his right. There's a snap, good snap, looks right, looking, got a man on the out, and the ball's short armed. He short hopped it to him. Intended. That one was intended for Harley Nordman.
Sit down now.
All right, so back as Sheridan gets back on the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 after the drop pass. So Canterbury in the backfield. It's Edwards behind him now in the pistol formation. And he will hand it to Edwards. And no, pulls it back, throws, and a nice little pass. He's got room to run around the corner and all the way to the 45-yard line. And, boy, that one fooled me. That was a good play.
Yeah. So let's go down to Zach real quick. He said he asked the AD about that penalty to see what happened there.
By number 24.
Hey, guys, I got clarification on that call just a few minutes ago. It was roughing the kicker, but it should have been a personal foul on the fair catch.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so they didn't call the other end of that. I got you.
No,
okay.
No, they didn't call the end of it. But there was a little bit of a confusion down here on both ends of the sideline.
Well, yeah, I mean, it looked like just a running into the kicker. We got an injury on the field right now, just so you guys are aware. But yeah, I mean, it was a running. I thought it was roughing for sure. I mean, it was by textbook. It was a roughing. But then I also thought there was a personal foul because they made contact with the guy making the fair catch. So, oh well.
Right.
Either way, Sheridan's got the ball and moving. So here we go. As they come towards you, you guys be ready over there.
Hey, I'm going to catch it this time.
Yeah, I bet you will.
You better not catch it because I like to keep doing these games of the week.
Make sure it is. Yeah. As long as you're standing on the track and catch that, Zach, we'll be okay.
Yeah. Nothing in the field of play.
I don't think we can get in trouble for that.
And make sure and give the ball back, too.
So Canterbury back. Oh, that ball's, no, right over his head. And Canterbury can't fall on it. Lakeside recovers it. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. Tough break for Sheridan.
Play recovered by number 20, Chris Killian.
Too low snaps the whole first half, and then too high of a snap.
That's a tough break. That's the replacement center who come in after the trouble in the first half. And, man.
Get the ball back, Tom. I may end up having nightmares tonight. That yelling.
All right, so Lakeside's going to take over now at the 27-yard line. And Sheridan's going to have to bow up right now, or, man, they could be too far behind in this game. It's still early, 10 minutes to go in the third quarter, but I tell you what, Sheridan's got some work in front of them now with that turnover. So Ross back at quarterback in the shotgun formation. High snap, throws to the left. Hits Logan White. Logan White going to break one tackle and get down to the 24-yard line for a gain of 3.
Pass complete to number 6, Logan White. Brought down by number 33, Dylan Palmer.
All right, so Ross in the shotgun. Now got Eccles to his right. Will Perigo lined up to the right there, tight end. Ross rolls to his right. Eccles blocking. Now Ross is going to step forward. He's got to run. He's got a guy behind him. Now trying to get the corner. He'll get there, and I believe enough for the first down. Going to be close. We'll see where they spot this.
One official on this side standing right on the 17, which is about where he needed to get, and it's going to be a yard shy. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. And again, time to implore this Sheridan crowd to get loud as they need a stop. This defense needs a stop. The offense has let them down a few times today. This defense is probably getting pretty tired. So
this defense is doing their job. They've been put in some bad situations. They've done a good job of answering some of these tests. So.
No doubt. A lot of work going on center quarterback exchange right now in front of us on the sideline. So Sheridan trying to figure this out. So now hands this one off. Eccles gets the right side around the corner, and it's going to come back. You got to hold back over here. So now the question's going to be, because this is high school, this is a big call. If he's if that hold happened on the other side of the line of scrimmage, then it may be a first down.
Yeah, first down, and then
and then they'll back it up 10. So
on the offense.
let's see where they call this from. Because where the flag is sitting, it would be a first down. So they'll back this up. So it's going to be 3rd down all over again.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 11.
Looks like
they're
still walking.
3rd and 7. 26-yard line.
Yep. So 3rd down and 9 from the 26. So this is big now. Again, Lakeside, they can score here, may put this one out of range. Sheridan needs a defensive stop. So Ross looks to the right, looking at his coach, get the audible. Eccles will move to his left side now, and there's a snap. Ross looking, throwing, left side, got a man. Oh, and a nice tackle. Nice tackle to stop the first down. And so that's going to make it 4th down, and looks like about 4.
Passing to number 6, Logan White.
So Logan
down by number 26, Peyton Edwards.
Peyton Edwards, who's been everywhere tonight as well. So really impressed with Peyton tonight as well, who's kind of a do-it-all guy. Logan White, another one of those guys.
Nobody beats you, D.
So 4th down, 5 to go. Sheridan crowd getting loud. They're going to implore this defense to get a stop. Sheridan's had trouble making these stops so far this game, so this is a big opportunity. And whistle.
Timeout.
And timeout is going to be called by Lakeside. That'll be their first timeout of the second half. So
defense is making Lakeside work. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. I mean, the defense for Sheridan has definitely done one heck of a job to keep this game where it is right now and keep Sheridan in this. So just a reminder, again, please go visit our sponsors, Lost Pizza Co. in Benton, 510 Highway 5, voted best pizza in Saline County by the Saline Courier. You don't want to miss Lost Pizza Co., man. It's the wings, the pizza. My favorite's the El Diablo. It's amazing. It'll tear you up from inside out, but it's worth every bite.
And on the 14th, they're having a benefit for a young kid that's got cancer. 10% of all sales is going to go to that cause. So we're going to be there. We're going to do a live show there. So if you want to come meet some of us, me, William, and then Zach will be there as well, and I think Steve may.
Yeah, I'll be there. I think
so. So we're going to be there trying to help bring awareness to this cause to help raise some money for the family of this young kid that is battling cancer. We know cancer is horrible for everyone. So
cancer sucks.
Yes, cancer sucks.
So Ross with Eccles to his left now fakes the handoff. Ross looking towards the end zone. Throw, nice curl route. Big catch by White. White makes a move, and he's down to the 5-yard line, maybe the 6. Let's see where they spot this. But once again, another 4th down.
Number 6.
And Sheridan just can't quite get off the field. So Logan White with the big gain, and that's going to make it 1st and goal, Lakeside at the 5.
That's his backbreaker. It really is.
That's tough. I mean, and a touchdown here is big for Lakeside.
Yeah.
So Ross, he's going to fake the handoff, roll right. He's got his tight end. Oh, and it bounces right off the numbers. Tough break for Lakeside. That would have been 6. A well-designed play there.
3 is incomplete.
And Ty Davis just couldn't quite hold on to a little bit of heat on that by Will Ross. So,
Get the ball back.
so Sheridan.
And Sheridan fans are really wanting them to get the ball back here. Would mean possibly a pick six or
that'd be huge.
Fumble recovery, something. Pick six here would be huge for them.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity to get a big stop, so we'll see what they can do. And throws it to the left side, and Logan White. Touchdown, Lakeside Rams.
Touchdown,
Beautiful
Lakeside.
throw and catch.
Number 6.
Will Ross to Logan White, and Logan White has had a huge start to this third quarter. And just like that, pending the extra point, Lakeside leads 20-0.
Number 6, eating up lunch.
I'm trying to get this extra point through.
And kick is up, and it is good. And so with 8:23 to go in the third quarter, the visiting Lakeside Rams lead the Sheridan Yellow Jackets 21-0.
The point after is good. That makes your score. Lakeside 21, Sheridan 0.
So what big games are there this next week? I haven't looked at schedules here.
Well, I haven't hardly looked at the schedule next week. I think Thursday night you've got Parkview and Whitehall in the Battle of the Boldings.
Yeah, that's a big game.
That's going to be a really big one. I believe AETN has the broadcast of that game on Thursday night, so that'll be a really good one.
Back deep for Sheridan is number 26, Peyton Edwards, and number 2, Trace Watkins.
Peyton Edwards and Trace Watkins back deep for Sheridan. And Sheridan at this point has got to start moving the football. The offense has got to stop making mistakes. They've just got to push the ball down the field here and get a touchdown, breathe a little new life into this sideline, and hopefully find some excitement for these guys and a little momentum.
I agree. We've said it all night long. They move the ball and then something happens, bad snap or something, and just breaks their back on that drive.
So there's the kick. Return over the left side and going to be ridden out of bounds.
They've got some good return men on this team. Just get them.
Number 26, Peyton Edwards on a kick return, brought down by number 4, Chance Cross.
They need to do something here because they don't want to get. The defense needs some rest. I'll just put it that way. The defense has been on the field too much. They just need some rest here. And the best way for defenses to rest is what? For the offense to chew clock and move the ball.
Yeah, and Sheridan needs to try to run the ball a little more here. Maybe try to impose some will. Man, they got to get the center quarterback exchange figured out, though, so we'll see if that's figured out on this drive. So Canterbury back in the backfield. I think that's Edwards going to be to his left. There's a snap, and I think we're going to get another procedure penalty here, or a snap infraction. Looked like everybody went but the center on that one.
False start on the offense.
Just back to things you clean up and fall ball. And just they'll get it. They'll get it. You see things with the Sheridan team that they're going to clean some things up, and they're going to do some things in conference. They just need to. Some of these procedural things they need to get cleaned up, and they'll be right there competitive with everyone in conference. So.
And there's a snap. Going to hand this one off, and boy, late handoff, and oh man, he had a lot of room to run if he could have kept his feet there. That's a tough break for Watkins. Canterbury was all the way out here.
Number 2, Trace
blocking.
Watkins on the carry, brought down by number 82, Diego Rebello.
Diego Rebello with the tackle. Nice name. So 2nd down and 15 now. All right. So Canterbury back and at quarterback by himself now. There's a snap. Canterbury looking right. Now he's going to scramble forward. He's got some room if he can get to the left side. Now he's got a lot of room to run. Across the 40. Now spin move. Oh, what a move. And he picks up the first down, 16 yards. And a late penalty is going to add 15 more. And now maybe we'll see some momentum come back to the Sheridan sideline.
Canterbury with the quarterback keeper. Calls a flag on the play.
With the penalty,
personal foul.
Get around the 38-yard line or so.
Yeah,
late
big.
hit on the defense. That'll bring up another Sheridan Yellow Jacket. First down.
And give Canterbury some love right there. What a move he made there at the end to get those extra few yards, which then added 15 because of the
15?
penalty.
They hadn't moved it yet.
They haven't moved it yet.
They should be up around the 38-yard line, I think.
Yeah, roughly. So they're going to walk this one off. And so the new line of scrimmage now for Sheridan will be the 38-yard line. As you said, Will, good job.
I know I'm a little good at numbers.
So Canterbury with Watkins now lined up to his left. And again, I think the run game is what's going to work for Sheridan. That's what's really, they've been able to scramble around. So let's see. Canterbury takes a snap, steps back, looking to throw, now looking right. He overthrows Edwards there. Or, I'm sorry, that is not Edwards. Let me get back to my sheet here. I should know these names by now. Austin Webb.
I still can't keep their names straight. So you're doing an admirable job without a spotter tonight.
So Watkins will come out. Edwards will come back into the game. So 2nd and 10. Canterbury back in the backfield. Peyton Edwards to his left. And now they're going to power left side, and Canterbury breaks the tackle, jumps the guy, makes a little hurdle move, and he's going to get 9 out of this. All the way, 8.5. He's all the way down to the 30.
Connor Canterbury on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 31, Noah Duval.
So 3rd down and 2.
This quarterback, I've said it since the first quarter, has just been impressive with the way he can elude the pressure and pick up yards in bad situations.
He's very creative. I mean,
very much.
To be able to do some of the things he's done back there in really bad situations, big pressure situations, I'm impressed. Now if they can just punch one in the end zone here. So
really help take the pressure off their defense here.
So pistol formation. Now Canterbury actually rotates, goes in motion left. That snap goes to Edwards, and Edwards is going to get the first down.
There you go.
So a very creative play call now by Larry McBroom's Sheridan squad here to get that first down.
Number 26,
like something that we would have seen
brought down by number 4,
Malzahn playbook.
Yeah.
Wildcat.
So now Edwards. That's not Edwards. That's going to be Trey Davis coming off the field, I believe. So Canterbury back in the shotgun formation. And there's the snap. Now looking right. He's going to throw deep. He's got a guy open. That's it. He dropped it. Oh, man, that's disappointing. Harley Nordman had it in his hands. Just took his eye off the ball as it hit. Unfortunate there for Sheridan, as that should have been 6. But you got to pick yourself up and come right back up and do it again. Tough break for Sheridan. But it's just 3rd down, so you still have another opportunity here.
I think that was first down play, so.
Oh, sorry, you're right. So 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, so that was a good first down play. Shot to the end zone, see if you can get a quick 6. Now you can reset your offense. So you can get 6-7 yards here, keeping short yardage 3rd downs.
Canterbury got a lot of room here.
He a pump fake, and he's going to spin.
And he's taken down about the 19.
Try and get, he got 7 or 8 yards. Now this quarterback,
Number 10, Connor Canterbury on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 31, Noah Duval.
And it just continues to be chippy down there between the two teams. The competitive juices are flowing that not had a whole lot, since last March. So.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's another thing you think about. I mean, last week was the first time really these kids have gotten to hit.
Yeah.
I mean, we take a lot of it for granted, but you got to remember there's a lot of workouts that didn't happen this summer. So Canterbury with, I believe that's Edwards to his right here. There's a snap. He's going to fake it to Edwards and keep it, but a lot of congestion in the backfield. And so that's going to bring up a 4th down for Sheridan. And another big decision here as the Lakeside defense is standing tall once again as we get down here and close to the inside the red zone. So pushed back to the 20. It's going to be 4th and 3.
I tell you, I like that. I like the idea of that little wildcat play. That seemed to work pretty well. We'll see if they can stop the penetration by this big Lakeside defensive line.
If they can, they've got something, but that's the problem here. The teams get the snap right and stop the defensive line, and you may get
quick throw on the curl and a great play. Now Edwards making the move, and Edwards is going. Touchdown, Sheridan!
Number 26, Peyton Edwards.
Peyton Edwards with the touchdown. A great move to get free and get in the end zone. And then a little extracurricular activity as Lakeside was trying to draw a penalty. They didn't get the call. So now a little swinging gate formation here for Lakeside, or for Sheridan as they get ready to kick the extra point. And we'll see if they actually kick it. And so now here comes the kicking team onto the field. So they will kick this. So the extra point upcoming for Sheridan. Try to make this a 20 win. There's the kick. It's up, and it is good. And so Sheridan is on the board. These fans have something to cheer about.
Lakeside 21.
As Lakeside leads 21-7. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Zach Kerr, and see what he saw.
Man, I can't even explain what just happened, but that was an incredible play. Well, yeah, no, but here's the thing, the cool thing about it. A few minutes ago, there were a lot of hanging heads on this Sheridan sideline. That momentum swing, that series right there, just swung the momentum back to them.
Well, let's hope, because they need it right now. They've had a lot of mistakes, but that was a big, big drive and a big spin move by Peyton Edwards to get in the end zone on that play.
There were some good plays by the quarterback, the receivers, the running back. They all contributed to this drive. If I remember, I only remember one bad snap on the whole drive.
Yeah, I don't even know if they had one bad snap on that drive.
And maybe the one I'm thinking of was just a little bit low. But Shelby has a key for them. Get that snap working right.
Well, I honestly believe that if they get the snap count and they get that count right, and the quarterback and the center have that great communication that we all want to see, you're going to see Sheridan gets themselves back in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go as we get the kickoff. We'll come back to you in just a bit, Zach. So there's the return, and he finds a seam all the way up to the 35. I believe that was number 2. I missed the number there. I believe that was Chase Cross on the return for Lakeside.
So like you said, there's some more momentum on the Sheridan sideline.
Number 7,
they're still down 14, but they've seen that they can get into the end zone now. So now they've seen pay dirt, as they say, and now they're going to have some more belief. So now their defense is going to have to do what they do and get the ball back, like the guy said. Hey, what time is it? Get the ball back.
This big, 4:14 to go in the third. A lot of momentum now. We'll see if Sheridan can cash in this momentum. There's the snap. Ross looks left, got a man. That's caught. And that's going to be 9 yards on the game. But the ball came out at the end.
Yeah, ball came out.
And I think they're going to call him down. He was. Yeah. So they're going to say he was down. It was Daniel Gaston with the catch and run. He's going to get 9. Make it second down and a yard.
He was down.
Brought down by number 2, Trace.
I'll tell you what, I'm watching Sheridan's defensive, their nose guard here, number 76, and they are going to bring him out of the game. He's cramping pretty good out there, trying everything he can to stay in, but he's going to come out of the game.
He's
get hydrated.
But his body's telling him something other.
Somebody find that man some water.
Yeah. Get some electrolytes.
So Ross back in the backfield. He'll take the snap, looking to his right. Quick curl, throws to the right, got the catch, and going to break one tackle, and now down to the 45-yard line, and another first down for the Lakeside Rams.
It's somebody's man. Big 6 all day long.
Cole, that is the correct spelling. Z-A-C-H. Zach, they're wanting to know how to spell your name.
Why? What if
they love you down there, Zach. They just want to know how to spell your name properly in the comments.
I'm kind of afraid.
Don't you lie to me, Steve.
It's all good stuff, I promise.
Hey, you can go back and read them.
Put number 6 on his back.
There's some fun fans out there.
So we're all in the pistol formation now. There's the handoff. Oh. Just missing. Now he's going to break free up the middle. A big hit. Woo, he got stuck. I can't tell who that is. 18?
Eccles on the carry. Brought down by number 19. Wesley Shoemake.
Wesley Shoemake met him right there, played his safety position perfectly with a big hit, but another, let's see, I think
it's first.
I'm confused. The chains haven't moved yet. They're somebody wake up the chain gang. There we go. Now they're moving. So 1st and 10, 3 minutes to go here in the third. Oh, we got a penalty.
But why? I mean, he jumped, but.
False start on offense.
Well, I don't agree with that. Did he touch him? I didn't see him touching anybody.
I'll have to be honest. I was reading comments over here.
I mean, I didn't see him touch anybody. So as long as the ball's not snapped, I don't see a problem with that. So.
If he didn't touch, he should be able to get back.
What time is it?
Yeah, that's.
I
don't totally understand them calling that one.
All right, so Ross back in the backfield here, and Eccles, that's a fade. And now I think they're just going to give the 5 yards right back, and they did. So back up the 5 yards. So let's just start this whole thing over.
And it evens out in the end, right?
Yeah,
Law of averages.
That's right.
So I think you get this clock right here. 2:38 left in the third quarter. Let's see, can this defense do something, get a stop, and get a turnover? It's been except that fumble on the opening kickoff, it's been a pretty clean game as far as turnovers go, right? So,
I love that.
You're having fun with the.
I love our comments right now. Our comments are great. Zach, just so you know, King Leonidas up here says Z-Ack, noun, also known as GOAT.
He's not the greatest of all time. He may be another GOAT, but.
All right, so Ross with the fake to Eccles. Ross is going to roll to his left. Now he's got pressure. Got to go back to his right. He's got a lot of football field to run. Now looking for blocks. That should be a hold. They're not going to call. Now they call it. They will get the hold call, but a big run. It's going to be a first down for Ross. There is a hold way down at about the 10 or 12 yard line that's going to bring 10 of this back, but it's going to be a first down for Lakeside.
Will Ross brought down by number 23, Trey Davis. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I thought there should have been a block in the back on Lakeside, but
they definitely got a hold on the wide receiver that was blocking the defensive back there right at the 10. Absolutely. Shout out to the entire Lockwood family. We appreciate all the Lockwoods joining us tonight. So hopefully you guys are subscribed now and that you'll be with us in the coming weeks for our Natural State Sports Games of the Week. And we will do our best to be on a camera deck next time so that our camera doesn't get shooken up and blocked quite often.
But you know what? That's part of this small town football, right?
Zach says he is the GOAT, the goofiest of all time, and I think that fits pretty well.
I don't know that anybody can argue with that one.
I'm not going to argue with it.
I'm not either.
All right, so back to play here. Eccles to the left of Ross in the backfield. And Ross will take the snap as we get everything cleared up. Now Eccles is going to roll backwards. There's the pass. And makes a nice little move. Cuts to the left. He's got a chance. 10. Oh, and he absolutely runs. I think it's Peyton Edwards that he runs over there at the very end of that play.
Number 1, Isaac Eccles is pushed out of bounds by number 26, Peyton Edwards.
So Edwards looks exhausted out there right now. I'm not going to lie. I think he got his bell rung maybe a little bit on that play too. So
he rung someone's bell too, though. So.
Yeah. So Ross now going to look left. Got a man on a slant. And Edwards hits him, but it is caught for the touchdown. Whoa, wow, that was a quick try for the Lakeside Rams to respond to that Sheridan touchdown. Logan White with another touchdown catch. And, he's burning up this turf and headed his way to a potential player of the game. We'll see. We'll have that at the end of the game, but Logan White's making some noise right now. Another touchdown catch. And Lakeside now in to kick the extra point as Sheridan tries to make some last-second change. Oh, they almost blocked it, but it's going to get through.
Yeah, him and Isaac Eccles both are going to have a pretty good neck and neck battle to see who the Natural State Sports Player of the Game is going to be.
Yeah, without a doubt. So
if they win this game, there's a chance Sheridan can come back and win this game, but they've got to score some points here and turn the ball over or something.
It's a big score for Lakeside. I mean, you had a.
Oh, it is.
I think that front might have just come through. Feel that wind shift?
Oh, that's nice.
Holy moly, it feels good out here now. So let's run down to Zach real quick. Zach, what'd you think about that last drive for Lakeside? They sure seemed to score pretty quick to answer that Sheridan touchdown.
They did, man. There seems to be no answer for this Hot Springs Lakeside offense tonight. But I'm going to tell you on a little personal note. I am the GOAT for everybody watching. I am the goofiest of all time, and I'm proud of that title.
You're the something of all time.
Hey, easy. No, but Sheridan's very well into this thing still. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't look it, but they're still trying to stay motivated. They're still trying to be determined to come back into the game.
Number 2, Trey Watkins, and number 7, Caden Pommerow.
All right, Zach, we'll come back to you here in just a bit. This is going to be just a pop-up kick. And the up man's got to fall on it. He does make the catch and going to be pulled down at the 36-yard line. And now we got a little scrum going up here at the 46, and that's going to be finished up with the whistle.
Never fails every time we go to Zach for PA. Announcer comes back with the
number
speaker
17,
right
leave
over
off
him.
floor on the reception. Brought down by number
Spencer, when we go public, we'll let you know so you can buy all the stock in Natural State Sports you want.
Yes, sir.
And I'm with everybody. Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Not only do we have live football, we have a lot of fun shows on Natural State Sports. Sometimes we stream like NCAA football live, and it gets a little wild. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you like the Natural State Sports Facebook page, because that's where you're going to find all of your updates throughout the week and all of our other content. Hey, we have a podcast, too, called High on the Hogs. You should look that up wherever you listen to podcasts if you're a Hog fan.
Yeah.
So Connor Canterbury back in at quarterback here as he will hold it. He will keep it, go right back up the middle. Now trying to get to the left side, and big hit. Woo, big hit after a gain of about 3. Man, I tell you, Canterbury is impressive. Small kid, and he is
number 10, Connor Canterbury, brought down by number 4, Chance Cross.
The amount of heart that he has right now, but that was a big hit by Chance Cross, too. And now we got another Lakeside. I think it's Cross who's cramping up. They're trying to get off the field here real quick. So we saw a lot of this last week, and this is early in the season. We expect to see some of the cramping as humid it is in Arkansas. But I think also part of this is just what you're seeing is COVID. I mean, the lack of working out, the lack of allowing these guys to be able to get in shape. And so it's unfortunate. We're seeing a lot of this, but right now it's going to give the guys a break. They're going to get a quick drink of water here before we have this second down play for Sheridan. While we got a break in the action again, don't forget to head over to the Perfect Blend Coffee House in Sheridan. Fantastic food, fantastic brews. Not the brews of the beer variety, but the brews of the coffee variety. Get over there and hang out with the folks. Jason and his folks do a great job over at the Perfect Blend. So head over for breakfast in the morning. They're open from 8 to 2 tomorrow. And get you a bagel or one of those, what was that, the pepperoni? They had a pepperoni thing. I got to look at their menu and figure out what that was again. But great food, great people. Go see the folks over at the Perfect Blend Coffee House in Sheridan.
And so second down, 8.
Let's go offense.
Let's see what they do here. Go score again. Let's respond here again. Just showed them now they're going to answer, but they're going to have to find a way to stop them on defense.
So Canterbury's going to line up by himself in the backfield here in shotgun formation. He'll take the snap, looking right. He's about to take a big hit, and he took a hit. The ball's thrown short, and the wide receiver had to turn around and play defensive back and knock that ball away. Tough break. This Canterbury took a big, big hit from his blind side on that one.
Yeah, and that was a good play by the receiver. It was overthrown a little bit for him to catch it, so he just turned in the defender there.
Pass is broken up by number 13,
kept
Brandon
him from
Dauber.
turning the ball over, because that would have been an interception had he not done that.
Yeah. So 3rd and 8, and we got another, nope, here we go. Thought we were going to have another timeout here as we got whistles blowing. But here we go. About 7 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to have to get this off quick. Let's see if they get this play off. And they just do. Now they're going to throw this quick to the left. And oh, my goodness gracious, that play was blown up from the outset. Lakeside coaches are all kinds of excited over there, and for good reason. My goodness. They sniffed that out.
Pass complete to number 2, Trace Watkins.
Trace Watkins just
number 6.
never had a shot.
White.
And Logan White on another play. It just seems like Logan White just keeps showing up when there's a big play needed for Lakeside.
100%.
And I'll tell you, in the pregame when we talked to Coach, talked to Coach McBride, he said, he said, if I don't hear Logan White's name a lot in this game, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. Well, we've heard Logan White's name quite a bit. So on to punt. Hey, that's Trace Watkins again. He will punt this one away. Over end. It's going to bounce and take a Sheridan roll inside the 40 and down at the 36-yard line. So with 21 seconds left here in
the third
quarter.
Yeah.
Lakeside Rams lead Sheridan 28-7.
What time is it?
Let's see, can Sheridan's defense step up here and keep them from going to score again? That's going to be a big part here, of course, as we finish this third quarter, get in the fourth quarter. It's going to be, the defense can stop them. It's going to be tough.
Oh, man, we appreciate you guys. I think we just topped 150 subscribers tonight, so
yeah.
Appreciate all you guys with that push. We appreciate the fans. Now that ball running to the right side here.
That's probably going to do it for the third quarter.
Yeah, that will be the last play of the third quarter. So fours and fists being held up across the field as we head to the fourth quarter here from Yellow Jacket Stadium in Sheridan, Arkansas. The Lakeside Rams lead the Sheridan Yellow Jackets 28-7.
Help us complete the season.
The Perfect Blend Coffee House is a proud supporter of Sheridan Athletics. They are a local, independent, veteran-owned coffee house. Born and raised in Grant County, they are proud to keep you caffeinated. Offering Arkansas and veteran-owned coffee roasters, come enjoy a hot, iced, or blended drink made with West Rock Espresso. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go visit them for breakfast, paninis, or one of their delicious lunch specials. Speaking of lunch specials, soup season is back. Starting next week, the Perfect Blend will be serving a daily soup of the day made with quality ingredients and prepared by people who care. So go see the folks at the Perfect Blend Coffee House, where it's the perfect blend of coffee, books, and friends. Located at 1208 North Rock Street in Sheridan, or call ahead at 870-942-8218.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're going to go down to Zach real quick here and try to get an update from the sidelines and see what's going on down there on the Sheridan sideline.
Hey, guys, it has cooled off down here a lot since the kickoff. But I'm going to tell you, I've been watching the Sheridan sideline, and there are a lot of hanging heads. There's a lot of patting on the back. But there's still fight left in this team, I think, going into the final 12 minutes of this game.
Well, let's hope they can get a stop right here and turn this thing around. This is a big possession as Lakeside takes over. We'll come back to you here in just a minute, Zach. So Ross takes the snap. He's going to hand this off on the reverse. That is number 2, Chase Cross, who is stuck in the line, but he's going to get the first down here as he gets about 6. So first down. I got a pretty cool view of the moon popping up over those trees over here. You see that, Will? Look straight ahead of you.
Yeah.
It looks like a fire burning out there in the depths of Little Rock.
Number 2, Chase Cross, is brought down by number 75, Chris Hall.
These Cross twins have had a good game tonight as well. So.
Yes, they have.
You know what time it is?
Get the ball back, Tom.
The folks on our chat have decided to put together a GoFundMe account to get and a big hit in the backfield by his own running back. I'll finish that thought in a minute. And a nice play on what looked to be a busted play. But what I was saying, the folks in our comments have decided to start a GoFundMe account for a gentleman next to us so that folks in Sheridan know what we can get some clocks.
Pass complete to number 9, Brock Garner. Brought down by number 7.
So they know what time it is here in Sheridan.
Flora.
told you, man, our comment section is beautiful tonight. And we got an injured player down.
Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Right
we can't see anything. So. It's right here in front of us, so we can't really see much.
Right in front of the Sheridan sideline. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Or bad at all.
So that is actually
number 9.
That's going to be Brock Garner, number 9, who was walking pretty gingerly at first. Now he seems to be moving a little better as he works his way off the field. So Chad Lockwood says, lose the mask, bro. I guess that's directed at Zach. I'll tell you, we'd love to lose the mask, but we got to follow the rules. AAA says wear the mask. The CDC says to wear the mask. We want to see these kids finish the football season,
Amen.
So we're going to wear a mask. All right, so back to it here after the injury. 2nd and 3, Lakeside with Ross in the backfield in the pistol formation. Sheridan almost jumps off sides, but they're going to get back. And going to hand that ball right up the middle, and taking off up the middle is Eccles. Eccles breaks the tackle, 40, and a big hit by number 23.
Number 1, Isaac Eccles on the carry. Brought down by number 23, Trey Davis.
Somebody get that ball.
So big run there as Lakeside, as Eccles is going to come out. I believe that's Chance Cross that's going to come into the game now for Lakeside as they make some moves here with 10.5 to go in the game. And going to take a camera move here as they're trying to get placed, so we'll come back up top for you. Ross hands this ball off to Cross, who's met in the backfield, makes a couple of moves. Now going backwards, still going backwards, and going to be brought down all the way back at the 49-yard line. Forward progress is going to be marked at the 46. And so a big play there by the Sheridan defense.
Cross is brought down in the backfield by number 2, Trace Watkins.
It's hard to not root for, a certain play to happen. So.
And so the officials are now, look at there, they're pulling the teams together. We're going to have a little conversation about the chippiness, I think, right now. So just try to bring,
That's good. Let them know, hey, don't throw the flag right now, but let them know, hey, we're warning you right now. Calm it down a little bit. But it's a game. I mean,
I'm sorry, I don't know how to come.
Game with a lot of emotion. I mean, you're going to talk. Things are going to happen. The officials are doing a good job keeping it under control right now. So Ross is going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's looking on a screen pass. That ball is picked up off the ground, I believe. It is going to be a catch. And
yeah, I think they may have got lucky on that one.
They got away with one, maybe.
Because I definitely think that hit the ground.
We're going to get, about 5 out of that, so make it 3rd and 12 for Lakeside, so a little more manageable here.
24, Will Parego on the catch. Tackled by number 44, Austin Webb.
So 3rd down and 12 now as Lakeside has moved to the 40-yard line. They need the 28 for a first down. So they're almost 13 yards away here as they're just outside the 40. And so motion here as Ross will take the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He slips. Now he may be in trouble. Gets away from the first one and going to be sacked. And taken down. And I missed who actually got the sack. I'll let you know that here in just a second.
Number 10, Will Ross, is brought down to the backfield by number 54, Ethan Barnett.
So Ethan Barnett with the sack, and that's going to make it 4th down and 18. We'll see what Lakeside decides to do here. I mean, they got a big lead. I would punt this thing. I mean, as good as your defense has played, I'd punt this thing. But they're going to go for it. I mean, if they don't get this, maybe he's going to step back. Yeah, here we go. Now you're going to get the punt. So
a short punt.
You get the quick kick that makes more sense. So Ross kicks in a good kick. My goodness, what a good kick. That ball's going to roll. You got to let that get in the end zone. Got to let that get in the end zone. That ball was touched. That's going to be.
That should be a touchdown.
Boy, this is going to be interesting because that's a touchdown for Lakeside. Boy, oh boy. What a bad decision by Sheridan. Oh, man. Oh, goodness gracious. You hate to see that.
Touchdown,
Yeah.
Lakeside.
Oh, boy, that's tough. I don't know that I've ever seen that. That's tough.
Yeah, he touched it.
Now, look, I'm going to be
He
honest.
touched it before it rolled in the end zone. At that point, it becomes a muff punt.
Yeah, it's
and
a
then
live ball.
Lakeside gets the ball, and that's a touchdown.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like a fumble.
Man, that's a
Well,
wow.
that's, trust me, Arkansas Razorback fans have lived the dreads of muff punts in the past.
That was tough, man. That's a
Yeah.
tough break for Sheridan.
Yeah, they were hoping to get the ball back, but instead it's now 35-7. That's tough. That's I hate that because they play their hearts out all game. I just attribute it to to a lot of the off-season stuff. They've not been able to get their heads in it and focused and everything.
Yeah,
so.
no doubt. Let's go down to Zach real quick and let's see if he saw anything on that.
Hey guys, that was a muff punt. That is what that was. He touched it right at the 2-yard line, which means it was a muff punt, which turns it into a live ball. And Hot Springs Lakeside, they got a touchdown out of it, and a lot of dejected players down here on Sheridan. But game still goes on. Sheridan still fighting.
Yeah, tough break. You can see a lot of the linemen up here around the 25-yard line were kind of down on the knee, frustrated. So some hanging heads on that Sheridan sideline. That's a tough break, man. You had an opportunity there and tough break.
Yeah, you could definitely tell once he had that, once he knew he touched that ball and it was a live ball, you could definitely tell he felt dejected and felt he knew he made a mistake.
Yeah. Tough one. We'll come back to you here in just a bit, Zach. Appreciate it.
Caden Bongla, number 2, Trace Watkins.
So set to kick this off for Lakeside. We'll look for another sky kick here, which is exactly what we'll get. And I'd let that one. Oh no! It bounced back inbounds. That's what he wanted to do, but the ball took a bounce back towards the field of play, and so good field position either way for Sheridan there on the sky kick.
Yeah, I thought let it go out of bounds, but yeah, he did a good job of that ball. Planted, came back in bounds. So
I don't know about y'all, but I'll be mad.
Kick received by number 23, Trey Davis. Brought down by number 25, Josh Bowden.
well, let's see what Sheridan does here to respond. They're back on offense now. And
7:51 to go in this one, and like you said, 35-7. The visiting Lakeside Rams have the lead, so we'll see if Connor Canterbury and his offense can move the ball down the field and maybe get some points here to kind of give you some confidence going into the next week or, well, the rest of this game. This is not over yet. So Canterbury's going to row to his left, got a couple guys blocking, being chased. He's trying to go deep, makes a nice adjustment, just couldn't get there. That was a big play, and I think we got another cramp here. As number 23 came up lame there, Trey Davis. Came up a little lame there at the end of that. So Sheridan, once again, we'll see as they continue to try to move the ball here and get in the end zone. Remember, another score at this point would bring the mercy rule into play.
Yeah,
Sportsmanship rule, I'm sorry. Sportsmanship rule into play. So there's a snap. Canterbury looks to his left. He's going to throw, and a little left, almost intercepted off the deflection. His Chance Cross went up and tried to make a play. Couldn't quite come down with it. So 3rd and 10 for Sheridan. Spencer Bryson, the score is getting more and more socially distant. Now they're socially distancing on the scoreboard tonight. Eventually, we're going to get a game. It's going to be a close one. Last week we were at the Salt Bowl, and Bryant had no issues with Benton. So right now, Lakeside's handling business with Sheridan here in Sheridan. So.
Hey, number 19, get in there and run the ball.
So again, thanks everybody for joining us. Just a quick reminder, if this is your first time joining us on Natural State Sports, thank you.
And I know a lot of you hit that subscribe button. Hit it again. Hit the share button. If you have friends that are fans of either of these teams, I know the game's about over, but share it. If they haven't seen it, they can watch it later. And then make sure you like our Facebook page at Natural State Sports. You can also follow us on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you can follow me at Steve_NSS on Twitter. And you can follow Will at Will_NSS. And Zach is at Zach_NSS. So you can follow us. And I don't know. We always have interesting, intriguing stuff to say on social media, I think. So if we've entertained you tonight, then come join us on social media, and we'll entertain you there as well. So here's a snap. Canterbury looks right, throws right, got a man. That's caught and breaks a tackle. Still going. Breaks another tackle, and finally going to be brought down at the 30, like that 43-yard line. And we have got an injured Lakeside Ram who is going to do his best to get himself up.
Canterbury's pass to number 26, Peyton Edwards.
So Edwards with that catch.
He's
again.
brought down on the play by number 13.
Peyton Edwards has also had a great game for Sheridan tonight. So 4th down, about 2 yards here, maybe a long 2 yards, close to 3. Sheridan needs to convert here to keep their hopes alive in this game, down 35-7.
Flag on the play.
I will see if I can get that interview and see what we can do about that. They want an interview with the time guy.
The time guy, sorry.
No, not you.
Oh.
our guy asking for the time the whole time over here.
Oh, okay.
Brandon, I'm from, I grew up in Bryant, actually. I graduated from Bryant, and I'm from Arkansas, Central Arkansas. I've been here other than college most of my life. If we hit 175 subscribers, do we get the interview? I will do my best. I can't make our fan of the game over here interview with us, but I can do my best. And so Canterbury now going to roll to his left after the first down. Now he's throwing deep, and oh boy, tough play there as he had a shot at it. That's number 14. That's going to be Caleb Cleveland, who had a shot to make that catch. Couldn't come down with it off the tip.
That ball.
So as we wait here for Sheridan to get back on the line of scrimmage as they're waiting to get their play call in. 7:22 to go in this one. 35-7 Lakeside. Sheridan trying to drive down the field here and put some points on the board and stay in this game. So now they're going to hand this one off to Edwards as he keeps it, and Edwards gets the corner, and we got a penalty behind the play. I have a bad feeling this one's coming back on a hold as well, and it is. That's going to be a hold on Sheridan. So tough break. Bring this one back.
Number 26, Peyton Edwards, is brought down by number 21, Daniel Gaston. Flag on the play, holding on the offense.
So they'll walk off this 10-yard penalty, which is going to put the ball back on the other side of midfield. So back into Sheridan territory as they're going to walk this one all the way back to the 48. And so that's going to make it first down and a long, long way to go here. I'd tell you how long it is, but I can't add. It's at Saline County Education, I suppose. So Canterbury now is going to fake this one and follow his running back, and that play went nowhere. As Lakeside was ready for that one and may have lost another yard. No, lost about 2 more yards here, so back to the 46-yard line.
Let's go, teammate.
So
Number
3rd
10,
down.
Canterbury on the carry, brought down by number 77, Evan Irons.
So now we're not getting any changes here on the – okay, so we got a timeout being called. I think the officials are confused as to what down it is right now because they're trying to figure that out. I believe 3rd down is correct, should be correct.
Brandon, we appreciate you joining us. Hey, guys, y'all let us know. I saw somebody, I think, in here from Ohio, so y'all let us know where you're watching from tonight. That's kind of neat to know. I know that we did our baseball stream over the summer, and I think we had people from I think we had 8 different countries represented or something, like almost every single state in the United States, which was kind of neat. So that was pretty cool. So Canterbury back in its shotgun formation. He's going to look right quickly and throws, and nobody was ready for that one. And so now we're third down and a long way to go.
So can they take these 54 yards, learn on offense, grow? One receiver is trying to go 53 yards. It would have ended up costing him 5.
Canterbury by himself in the backfield again. He's going to take the snap. Good snap this time. Looks to his left. Looking, throwing deep. Got a step, and that's got to be interference. I'm not sure how you're not going to call that. He was holding his right arm. Woo, that's a tough break if you're Sheridan. I'm gonna agree here with the fans on this one because that was pass interference. He was holding his arm and couldn't get a left arm up to make a catch. So
I thought that was pretty blatant.
That's a tough break if you're Sheridan to have a drive in like that. That should have been a first down. So they'll turn the ball over on downs here.
That just
I'm not
rooting for either team, but that was.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a turnover on down. That was third down. They've got me all kinds of confused on the downs, but fourth down, 22, and they will punt. Cross is back ready for it. Low punt, end over end. They're going to let this ball roll. Cross will
It's a Sheridan bounce at 21.
Yeah. So, I hate to say it.
Hey, press the menu button. Yeah.
So, hate to say it, but I think our watch guy just left the building after that
think he decided
no call.
I think
he was a little upset.
As long as he doesn't do anything with being upset. That's where people start getting in trouble.
Yeah. I can't blame him on that. That was a tough call.
That one I probably would have left too because I probably would have made the ref cry. Probably not that.
Hand this off to the left side. A big run here for Cross as he's going to pick up about 13 on the play.
Number 4, Chance Cross on the carry, brought down by number 54, Ethan Barnett.
So Ethan Barnett with another tackle for Sheridan. So looks like, yep. And you, I just go to the comments, and our fans are going to let us know exactly what's going on here. But so in the game at quarterback now, believe is, well, let's see. I can't see out there. So currently at quarterback is number 5, Jordan Mills. Thank you in the comments from the Lakeside fans. Jordan Mills in at quarterback now as Lakeside looks to run the clock out here with 5 minutes to go in this game. Second down and 17 now. Now I'm going to have to dig deep into this number chart over here so I know exactly who's who coming out of the backfield. So Jordan Mills at quarterback. And he's going to drop back, left-handed quarterback, going to throw the screen pass. That ball is caught. And up over the left side is number 31. That's going to be Noah Duvall with the catch and run. And Duvall will pick up a few here. It's going to make it third down.
Pass complete to number 31, Noah Duvall, brought down by number 26, Peyton Edwards.
Don't leave us just yet. Post-game, we are going to try and get an interview with the head coach of the winning team and also figure out who the player of the game is, present him with a little plaque showing him our appreciation for his great game. So bear with us a little bit after the game's over, and we'll get that taken care of.
Yeah, absolutely. Hang with us and don't go anywhere just because the game's over. We're going to try to get in there. So this time Duval takes the handoff, gets around the left side. Duval's going to break some tackles, and out of bounds he goes. He's going to be about 4 yards shy of a first down. So that's going to make it 4th down, and it's 4th and manageable at least here.
Number 31, Noah Duval, is pushed out of bounds by number 19, Blaine Schumann.
4th and what looks to be about 6 yards to go here. And so Lakeside has decided to punt here. The clock is stopped at 3:35, and good news, as you can hear, our watch guy's back. He had to go downstairs and calm down for a minute. So what a kick. Oh, my goodness, what a punt. He absolutely bombed that ball.
Don't touch
now
that
you
ball.
just got to get away from it, and he does at the 15-yard line. So Lakeside will take over, Sheridan will take over at the 15-yard line here with 3:23 to go in the game. So I was talking to as you guys have named him, our watch guy over here. He said he's even got a shirt that asks what time it is. So, yeah, there you go. He's a dedicated Sheridan fan here. Got a lot of them. So Canterbury looks right, throws right, got his man on a curl route, and he's going to be tackled quick. Well, he's going to be swung around a few times before finally being tackled. Got to go on a little merry-go-round ride. So.
Number 14, Caleb Cleveland, is brought down by number 40, Christian Smith.
So Cleveland there on that catch and run, or catch and merry-go-round. We'll say I'm a little surprised he didn't get about 3 or 4 yards of forward progress there. So, but Canterbury back in the shotgun formation. And there's the snap. He's looking. Now he's going to have to scramble up the middle. Got a lot of room here if he can get a block. A nice play from the backside there. And Canterbury's going to pick up, it looks like about 8 yards on this one. So it's going to be 3rd down.
Connor Canterbury is brought down by number 40, Christian Smith.
So I don't want to interrupt his time in the game right now, y'all. He's still cheering. It's a dedicated Sheridan fan section.
Not many people have left.
There really hadn't been many that left.
They're here to support their team no matter what, and that's always good to see because we know that when things aren't going right, sometimes people make it easy just to get up and leave. Especially it's 9:40, 9:47, 9:48.
Yeah,
on a Friday night of a holiday weekend.
Edwards on the quarterback keeper, brought down by number 27, Christian Bell.
So down to under 2 minutes to go in the game, and we'll have an announcement for your player of the game here in just a minute or so.
We're going to try and talk with Coach McBride at Lakeside and the player of the game, who we'll announce in just a few minutes. The guy that we're thinking's already had at least two touchdowns this game. So
tell you what, that was about a pick 6 right there. They had a chance. He just missed it.
That would have wound the clock the rest of the way, right? With the whatever they call the mercy rule now.
Sportsmanship rule. Can't say mercy rule.
Sorry.
Come on, man. We don't want the AAA mad at us.
I'm trying not to get them mad at us. I like doing this.
It's the Sportsmanship Award. Or a Sportsmanship Award. It's not an award.
It's not an award.
Just asked Benton last week.
Oh, yeah, you went there.
And I think Marion tonight, just saying. Bryant's on a roll right now.
7.5.
Yeah.
So now we got a timeout here by Sheridan, who's just trying to bleed every second out of this as we can get. So good job by the Sheridan coaches here. Coach McBroom and his crew they're still coaching to the very end of this game. And, again, you got a lot of growth out of these guys. This is a season of growth for Sheridan. They're coming off of a tough couple of years under a previous regime. They have a whole new regime that's got to come in and take over in the middle of COVID. You can't get with your players. You can't work out. When you do work out, you're limited in what you can actually do. So these games are a lot like practices that they didn't get all summer, all fall. And so right now, both of these teams are really kind of learning on the fly, and especially Sheridan, as they're trying to implement, an entirely new system into this program. So
yes, sir. They're going to take some growing pains and everything, but I think I don't know what year this quarterback is of theirs, but if he's not a senior, then I think they've got some things to grow with him.
Yeah, it looks like he's a junior. So
he's going to have at least one more year. They've got some skilled players, and just get some stuff going with her offensive line.
Number 26, Payne Edwards, is brought down by number 18, Brennan Browning.
I tell you what, they've got some guys. Now Peyton Edwards is a senior, so that's the guy they're going to lose, obviously. Yeah. But another impressive piece there. I've been impressed with him on offense and defense tonight. So,
wait, so they don't get their year of eligibility back?
No, unfortunately, that's not going to happen at the high school level.
Yeah.
So, over there's Edwards again, as Edwards is going to get the first down. And
number 26, Payne Edwards, is brought down by number 27, Christian Bell.
So now under a minute to go. We got 45 seconds left in this one as Sheridan's just going to slow play this and get this one over with. We'll go ahead and announce it now. Tonight's Natural State Sports Game of the Week player of the game is going to be number 6, senior Logan White from Lakeside. A couple of big touchdown catches, had a really, really good game on the offensive side and the defensive side. And we'll be presenting him with his Game of the Week plaque as soon as this game's over and we can get down there and get Zach and the crew over there with their camera and have a chat.
They're ready to go.
Coach McBride.
We're just waiting on tell him where the coach and player is. But like you said, he plays defense too, so he's made plays on both sides of the ball.
He has been an absolute monster tonight, so great job by him and just a great job overall by this Lakeside team. As Canterbury looks, he's going to look deep over the middle. Got his man. Oh, and a big hit. Nice play there. And, boy, that's tough.
Yeah.
If you're that receiver right there, if you're Austin Webb, you've played this entire game. I think he's played about every single snap on offense and defense. Mm-hmm. And you take a huge hit like that. Was that Webb? That may not have been Webb. I think that might have been 14. So let me make sure I get that correctly. So that would have been Caleb Cleveland there. So tough break. So Canterbury now with 16 seconds left in this game. Got motion. They're going to hand that off on a little flip. And around the corner goes number 21, Landon Feemster. Hope I didn't butcher that last name too much. And that'll be it. So your final from Yellow Jacket Stadium here in Sheridan, Arkansas, the Lakeside Rams 35, Sheridan Yellow Jackets 7. Thanks so much for joining us. Hang with us here as we head out on the field to have a chat with Coach McBride and our player of the game, Logan White. We'll go down to y'all's favorite commentator, our sideline guy, Mr. Zach Kerr. Zach, how's it going down there, buddy?
What's up, guys? That was a heck of a game. I love this. I love the atmosphere.
Woo, we got all kinds of chin here there.
Yeah. Hey, you got to look at the goofiest of all time here.
Hey, look at this. They're bumping elbows. I like this.
We're going to be meeting with head coach McBride here in just a few minutes and the player of the game, Logan White, and going to present him. Man, a lot of things happened tonight, and it just goes to show how bad COVID just messed everything up.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Zach, we're going to come back to you in a minute as you've got the team and coaches running towards your position. So we'll come back to you here in a minute when you got Coach McBride. Just give us a wave.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Once again, we really appreciate everybody joining us. Give us a few minutes. Hang with us here. We'll get this interview with Coach McBride. And, again, guys, it's been a blast. All of you that have followed along on YouTube, I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep up with any comments on our Facebook live stream as well. But, man, thanks, guys. You guys made it an absolute blast sitting here, getting to communicate, go back and forth, and watch a really good football game. Lakeside Rams, for the Lakeside fans, can be happy. These Sheridan fans are going to go home and lick some wounds and hope that next week's a little better. So just a great job here by both teams. Just Lakeside, the better team tonight, as they win this one 35-7.
Man, that breeze feels good right now.
It does.
So, kudos to the Sheridan fans. They really stayed around till the very end, even if they didn't know if their team was going to win or not. So, kudos to them. That's some loyalty right there. Something you get in high school sports that you really don't get much in college and pros is, people sticking around to support your family or your fans.
Yeah, really good job. I'm impressed with both these teams. The Lakeside players are going to run over there to the stands and say thanks to all their fans that made this trip and battled the craziness of COVID to go out and say thanks. So I think we are just about to have Coach McBride with us. So let me switch over there to Zach.
Go to you first, and then we'll talk to Logan.
All right, Zach, we're down there with you, bud. Hey, can y'all move a little bit to your right? Move a little bit to your right.
Move a little to your right.
They're fine. Yeah, there you go. You just had a light in your background.
Okay. Y'all good up there?
Yep, we're ready.
All right. Coach, where did you see the biggest improvement from last week?
Our kids were from the very beginning. We made plays early in the football. We've got to be proud of our kids coming out and fighting hard every week.
So you're going to work on moving forward next week. Every week you get a chance to improve. We'll use the opportunity to get better, and we'll have to tidy up some things. We've got to be really proud of them. Thanks, Coach. Good luck next week. Thank you. All right, we're going to turn to our player of the game, Logan White, 2 touchdowns. Logan, how did your coaches focus on keeping you involved on
this weekend? We ran through all our rounds. And just lucky to be.
Hey, Zach, take us off a speaker and let him hold that. You're getting a lot of feedback, bud.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
You hold this.
COVID times.
What did you see in the defense that you knew you'd be successful against?
We saw a lot of spacing, problems. Then we could fix that up. You know what I'm saying? And our defense just played really hard tonight. It was a good game for them.
All right, good luck next week, man.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. We'll get you a plaque sheet. And there you have it, our player of the game, Logan White, with head coach McBride of the Lakeside Rams.
All right, Zach, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. Until next week, buddy. All right, guys, once again, we appreciate everybody joining us tonight. And congratulations to the Lakeside Rams. Again, please make sure you like and have subscribed to our page. And if you listen to podcasts and you're a Razorback fan, search High on the Hogs on your favorite podcast app and give us a listen. Always great content there. And until next week, this has been the Natural State Sports Game of the Week. We'll see ya. The Perfect Blend Coffee House is a proud supporter of Sheridan Athletics. They are a local, independent, veteran-owned coffee house. Born and raised in Grant County, they are proud to keep you caffeinated. Offering Arkansas and veteran-owned coffee roasters, come enjoy a hot, iced, or blended drink made with West Rock Espresso. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go visit them for breakfast, paninis, or one of their delicious lunch specials. Speaking of lunch specials, soup season is back. Starting next week, the Perfect Blend will be serving a daily soup of the day made with quality ingredients and prepared by people who care. So go see the folks at the Perfect Blend Coffee House, where it's the perfect blend of coffee, books, and friends. Located at 1208 North Rock Street in Sheridan, or call ahead at 870-942-8218. The Lost Pizza Company in Benton are proud supporters of the Natural State Sports Game of the Week.
Lost Pizza Company is the best place for great food, cold beer, and a funky atmosphere in Saline County. Voted best pizza in Saline County, the folks at Lost Pizza Company make every pizza with pride, using only the finest and freshest ingredients. So get over to Lost Pizza Company and order an El Diablo and a cold drink. You'll thank me later for that cold drink recommendation. And enjoy a game on one of the many TVs, or go hang out on the soon-to-be completed outdoor patio. And be sure to head over to Lost Pizza Company on September 14th for Tyler Buck Day. 10% of all sales will go to help Tyler in his battle with cancer. So go get lost at 510 Highway 5 in Benton, or call ahead at 501-794-6441.